What's going on, Landy boy?
Not much. What's up with you, Tommy boy?
Oh, just here filming, what are we on, episode 27 of the podcast? No, 26. 26 of the podcast.
26. I gotta think. What's something related to 26?
Oh, man.
Crap. Hold on.
I
Give
feel
me
like
one
it's such an
second. Just
uncommon
gotta.
number. People don't relate to it
Uh,
much, you know?
M- Megan Bain is 26 years old.
Okay. Shout out Megan Bain.
Shout out Megan Bain. I got three very good reasons to like Megan Bain.
Yeah, why don't we open up this episode with conspiracy? We were just not even 15 seconds ago mentioning Chipotle, and I said I've never had Chipotle. But I've
hmm
heard that if you go to Chipotle and you start ordering your burrito or burrito bowl or whatever you're getting, if you just order the kind of meat you want, they'll put a certain amount on. If you order double meat, they'll put like 175% of the normal amount of meat on. But if you wait for them to put the whole first scoop on and then go actually double that, then they'll give you the full 200%. Is that true?
I don't go to Chipotle enough to know. So
Okay. Because
I do want to
I've
say
heard
I'm
that's
not.
a thing.
I'm not sponsored. We're not sponsored at all by Salsaritas, but that's what I had for dinner tonight. Salsaritas is better than Chipotle. I'm gonna put it out there. I was telling Tommy Boy my order before the show, and I was telling him what I had tonight was a bowl from Salsaritas, right,
Hmm.
with white rice, chicken, queso, lettuce, and onion. No beans, no cheese other than queso, obviously. No other veggies, so no like in pico, no tomato. Just straight up a 5 ingredient bowl with some chips.
Like,
Exquisite. I demolished that thing.
I like how you said no cheese,
I
other
loved
than
it.
the cheese though.
I mean, like, other than the queso, like no shredded cheese.
Are you aware what queso means in Spanish?
I mean, like, no other type of cheese. No like shredded cheese. No whatever. Just queso,
Okay,
like sauce. It's a cheese sauce. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
okay. The queso is literally cheese in Spanish. It's
I
not.
know.
It's
That's what
not a
I'm saying.
specific kind.
I'm saying
I
like
get that
no
you had
other
that white
cheese.
saucy cheese, but saying other
No
than
other
queso is
kind of
saying
cheese.
other than cheese.
Okay, no shredded cheese, no other cheese except the queso cheese
Oh my
sauce.
there you go.
There we go. Other than the queso
The
cheese sauce.
sauce. Okay.
Other than the cheese sauce, the classic white Mexican cheese sauce.
Cause
Which, by the way, put a plate of chips and a queso sauce in front of me. That thing's gonna be gone. Love that so much.
man, I'm not a big fan of liquid cheeses, but I went to a what's it called a melting pot. I think it's like a
Right?
I don't know if they got them all
Like
around the
fondue.
country. Yeah, but it's like a fondue place. I know they got a chain of them up in Illinois. That's where I went. And that shit was pretty good. They had like beer cheese that was fantastic. They had some like goat cheese, some like English cheddar, and it was all fantastic. And they bring out just all sorts of little shit to dip it in. Oh, and then you get
I've
the chocolate fondue pot at the end to like dip like
ooh,
strawberries and marshmallows in. That place is cool.
I've
They got something like that in
I've
Gatlinburg.
never been. That's like I've never been to any of them, but I'm pretty sure there is one in Gatlinburg that I've seen
Yeah,
before.
it's really tiny. The whole building is like 12 feet wide.
I mean, Gatlinburg as a whole has everything just like squeezed together. So like
Yeah,
you could be a
it's
chain,
so
like
small.
you could be like a multi-billion-dollar chain restaurant working with like 500 square feet, including the kitchen.
Hmm.
Insane.
Yeah, people talk about like how big Gatlinburg is, and it's such a big tourist destination. Everyone has to go there if you go to Tennessee.
Overrated.
It takes legitimately 20 minutes to walk around the two streets that make up Gatlinburg. I mean
And on top of that, there's always traffic too. So it's gonna be 30
yeah,
minutes getting from Pigeon Forge to Gatlinburg alone.
and you can't even like cross the street without someone watching TikToks while they're driving and almost hitting you.
Yeah. Listen, Gatlinburg has some cool stuff. As a whole, it's pretty overrated. People are like, "Oh my God, Gatlinburg is literally like the Vatican City. If you're in the area, you have to visit it. It's like, oh my, all these country music stars talk about it. It's so good, and you get there, and it's just Pigeon Forge light. Basically, it's just
It
like
is, yeah. Pigeon Forge is way
I feel
better.
like it's Pigeon Forge light. That's the best way to describe it. Like, sure, you can be up in the mountains more. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
There's mountains literally everywhere.
Yeah. First of all,
You have
half
like,
of Gatlinburg is car parks. Like, literally half the stuff there is
yeah,
parking.
yeah. And it's like, all of it. There's like maybe 2 parking lots in all of Gatlinburg with free parking,
Yeah.
and both of those belong to a business. So if you're not going to that business, you're gonna be getting some nasty looks
Mhm.
from people who are there and the owners alike. But like you go and it's just like restaurants and overpriced shops.
Yeah. Well,
Literally the same
overpriced
thing as
shops
Pigeon
is like
Forge.
90% of it. Then they got like the
Yeah.
mirror mazes. Those are pretty cool. They got some mini golf places, pretty cool. The aquarium, probably the coolest thing in Gatlinburg. Uh, but other than that, yeah, you got like a few nice restaurants. You got the fondue place. There's a Flapjacks. There's uh, if you're coming south into Gatlinburg, right on like the right side when you're coming in, there's like a red building and it's like a Mexican seafood thing, I think. And that place is pretty good. It's like right next to Raceworks. Uh, there's the Bubba Gump place. Dick's Last Resort, Mellow Mushroom.
Ooh,
Uh,
I love Dixon.
there's some good food there, but as far as entertainment, like that place kind of sucks. You got like Anarchista and the aquarium, and like the mirror mazes and mini golf.
Yeah, now, me and Beanie's friends and my sister one time, we all four were hanging out one day. We went to Gatlinburg to one of these Ripley's like 1980s themed mini golf.
Yeah.
Like Ripley's usually has really cool attractions. Like we've been to, believe it or not, me and Beanie and Kaylee have been.
It's all right.
Me and Beanie have been to the David Crockett's mini golf when you first get into Gatlinburg.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
We've been like, yeah, we've been all around. This 1980s mini golf, when I tell you, it is one of the worst, most rundown, most shady mini golf places I've been. No shade at all to Ripley's. Most of your courses are awesome. Farm mini golf in Sevierville, awesome. David Crockett's mini golf when you first get to Gatlinburg, awesome. That 1980s themed one is tiny. It's very cramped, so you got like a few rooms you walk through with like all different courses like built like on the floor. It's like a it's like a 2 or 3 story building you have to go up. And like all these courses are like packed very tight together. So like there's one of them where like literally the entire room is the court. Like the the little the hole. So you have to be like walking like actually on the green, which is like the entire floor for this one room just to play mini golf.
Yeah, you
It's
typically
so
don't walk
weird.
on the green.
I mean, like, there's no like side area to walk across or nothing. Like most courses have. Like this, like
Oh,
the
okay.
entire floor of this one specific room is the green.
Okay, I
It's so
gotcha.
weird. Like, I'm gonna see if I can find any pictures of it to show you what I mean. Like, it is tiny. Let me see, 1980s mini
The
golf.
the mini golf at what is it? Magi Quest. It's pretty small, but it's a lot of fun. It's glow in the dark and it's like pirate themed and yeah. I mean, again, it's small, but it's pretty creative. I like it. It's one of the better mini golf courses in the area.
Ripley's Super Fun Zone. I'm
Oh
gonna show you
yeah.
what I mean. This isn't the room I was talking about, but it's one of them. I vaguely remember being in this room whenever we were golfing in it. Very minimal area to walk around. Like, see, this is 3 different holes here
Yeah.
pictured.
Damn. That is tiny.
Got little Bill dressed as Caillou right here.
That
That's
is
what I'm
Little
getting
Bill.
right here. That is little Bill dressed as Caillou. Yeah, like, hold on. Ripley Super Fun Zone. See if I can find any more pictures of it.
Oh, they got the Rubik's cube on the roof, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's something to do with the Rubik's Cube. Yeah. Look at this.
Bro,
There's no excuse.
that actually sucks.
Yeah, I mean, right, okay, here it is. Here's the room I was talking. Maybe not actually, but like, yeah, right down there. That's the room I was talking about. That entire floor right there, except for that little section behind the wall, is the green. I mean, like, you have, like, basically very minimal walk room.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the Rubik's Cube.
Ripley's. You are a multi-million-dollar company, Ripley's.
What else does Ripley's do except the
Forced
stuff
attractions.
here?
That's it.
Oh.
Forced attractions. That's it. Fun fact: these people made a video at Dollywood like around the time I first started, and I was in it. So I saw this couple right here, like live recording one of their like Dollywood fun fact videos. And you can just see me staring into their camera from Ring a Bottle up top at the tornado.
Nice. I know I'm in a video somewhere.
I have a whole playlist of videos. Started before I was even at Dollywood, just like videos that I'm a part of. And, you know, whether it be, you know, sent fan mail to somebody or, you know, somebody was showing something that relates to me. But right here, I'm in I'm in at least 3 Dollywood videos. I mean, did not mean to click on that. Yeah, I know one of them I'm running Ring a Bottle. There's another one where I'm running Goblet. And then another one where I'm running, Plinko. There might be more that I'm missing, but those are only 3 that I have saved.
The one I'm in, I'm like one of the only people working that day, so I was working like centering, switcher, and Plinko or something. And yeah, and this guy played like all 3 games, and I know you've seen the video because he sent it to me, and he like makes a video of, like all 3, and he has like a little like pod camera thing like this on a stick, and his wife's recording, and he's like, "Alright, honey, start filming." He's like, "Alright, guys, so we're here at Dollywood. We're playing Swisher. I have to get 1 ball in to get a small prize, or 2 out of the 6 that I just paid for if I want to get a basketball." And I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Just play the game.
Now, Rob was in a Ryan Trahan video. I don't know if I've ever told you that.
You told me Ryan was there. I didn't know Rob was in that.
Yeah, Rob was in a Ryan. Hold on.
Let's pull that up.
We're gonna do a live reaction. Shout out Rob, by the way. I don't know how we haven't done that before.
Man.
Rob
I think we have one.
Rob is one of the coolest, you know, of the older people we worked with. He's not like, you know, elderly. He's like probably 50, 45, 50.
Yeah, he's not
I
like...
love Rob, though. He's
not like Glenn or Jim level cool. He's not like an OG, you know, or like, who do we got
come in every
like
day,
Ken?
you know.
But he's cool. He's really cool.
He'd come in every day around like 3 or 4, you know, for the second half of the day. He'd always have a positive attitude. Always, you know, he'd always help you however you can.
So I think the reason that he came in at 4 every day and would only work for 5 hours is because he wanted to work full time so that he could get insurance. But obviously, being as big and unhealthy as he is, that insurance would cost Hollywood a lot of money, so they're trying not to give him insurance. They just kept him part-time.
Here we go.
A while back, I tested.
I hope we're not violating
star theme park
rules here.
I could find. I made it.
I love how the title is "I tested 1-star theme park."
Yeah, and he's at Dollywood.
3.6, which is arguably a little too high for
one theme
what it is.
Said, this place is
we're just gonna start skipping through because we don't care about any of this stuff.
Fair enough.
We just care about our glorious king, Rob.
You have set coming off fluent moment.
All right.
Until and I'm gonna get the insights. Can you be checked?
Okay, here is in Country Fair.
We should make more rides that don't spin.
Oh wow!
I did find one part of the park.
There's
Glenn.
Yeah. And it's this carnival area.
Alistair and Johnny.
Pokemon or whatever that is.
Shout out Alistair. Shout out Johnny.
One throw to knock 3 bottles.
Yeah.
All right. Well, can
We love Rob.
At first glance,
love
this
Rob
carnival
so
game
much.
looked extremely easy to me. You guys may not know this, but I have a pretty.
Wait, I was there that day.
I had people watching that I did not want to let down.
You were there?
I'm gonna try one more time. This is my final tick that I did not want to.
Who's that in the green?
Because I remember setting up those Pokemon there.
that Dorothy in the green?
Try
Yeah.
one more time. This is my final ticket.
Yeah, that's
I
Dorothy.
spent $25 on these tickets. I hope I
Yeah,
win.
oh, and the black, like,
Well, Ryan,
having half
you're-
the wall of blackbirds.
Ryan,
I was
20
definitely there that
Ryan.
day. How did I not see this guy?
Ryan complained about spending $25 if he's not going to make, 15 times that from this video alone on sponsors and stuff.
Yeah.
$5.
Ads.
This is my last
So,
row.
so I
Get a
had
Pokemon
I had to
prize.
either be at lunch or on a farther away game or up top because I didn't see this guy.
Little real quick fun fact for anybody
$5.
who wants to play, this. The best spot to aim is, can you see my
Yeah,
cursor,
yeah.
Tommy boy? This spot right here where the triangle is. Hit that. It's not about speed. It's not about hitting the bottom base.
It's
Always hit the
about
triangle. I can say that now
triangle,
that I'm not
or
employed by Dollywood.
how
Now
to
that
make
I'm
triangle.
officially unemployed
Triangle.
by Christian Family Entertainment. Hit the arrowhead right here. Don't hit right here. Don't hit right here. Don't hit right here like some people have the bright idea of doing. Hit right here in the middle where my clicker is.
Mm-hmm.
And say hi to Rob if you see him. We love Rob.
Yeah.
I don't think he
we
plays any
love
games.
Rob.
Yeah. I don't think he plays any game with the tornado.
No, but while we're sort of on the topic of Dollywood, it was actually one of the topics in a Jeopardy round that I made. So, do you wanna play Jeopardy?
Give me one second. I hear something outside. I don't know what it is.
Okay. Well, I'll get Jeopardy pulled up while you're waiting or doing your thing.
I'm gonna peek my head outside like real quick. I swear I heard something.
All right.
Like a feral tomcat or something.
Let's hope we don't hear a gunshot and Landon like dies or something. Yeah. Here.
I have no clue what it was.
All right.
No idea at all. Man, I'm still wearing my Dollywood jacket every single episode. I love this.
All right.
All right.
So we've got
EA?
Landon's personal Jeopardy here. And today's player is none other than Landy Boy, whose one-day total comes up to negative 1,600 points. We will be giving him a fresh slate at 0 points for this game. Where are we starting, Landy Boy?
Oh, I don't get to dig my way out of the hole.
Do you want to?
No, never mind. I never reset your score.
Okay.
I give you a reset. I mean, no, I always reset your score. So yeah, we'll do 0 here.
Fair
We'll
enough.
do 0. WWE second placers NASCAR, which I'm just now learning about. Women's names is like
Oh, yeah,
Celebrity
I should've
crushes
read
and
these
stuff.
off. I forgot that's part of the game.
EA 2K.
Yeah. You know,
Okay, annoying question.
well, let me run
Let's go
through this
annoying
real
quick.
Okay, hold on. So,
Okay.
WWE second placers is. So, I'll give you an event, and you have to guess who was the last person to be eliminated. Like, who got essentially second place in that
like-
event.
Like
So,
okay,
you know,
like
so like,
Royal Rumble elimination chamber. Like who came? Like okay, so who came up second? Who's runner up basically?
Right, so we saw, it was Liv Morgan versus, whatever her name was, and Liv came second, so if I asked that, it'd be, Liv. NASCAR, it's just, like, facts about NASCAR drivers that you gotta guess. Women's
Okay.
names, I give you a first name, and you have to guess the last name. I think you'll get all of those.
Okay.
EA 2K, it's general questions about 2K games. And annoying questions, well, I said we had
Well-
something about Dollywood here, so I think you can guess.
Well, EA and 2K are two separate companies, but we'll.
Yeah,
do that.
but EA... Oh, shit, wait. Yeah.
EA makes Madden and NHL. 2K makes WWE and NBA.
Yeah, but they call them
And
2K anyways. It's EA
Well, no,
and 2Ks. Yeah. Yeah, because there's the
Yeah,
NHL
EA
2K
and 2K
games.
are. No, it's not. It's just EA NHL and EA Madden NFL, and then NBA 2K. It's two totally different companies, two totally different development teams. entirely different entities,
All right.
not related whatsoever, other than the fact they make sports games.
Well, it's about 2K games, so we'll leave it at that.
Okay, 2K games are made by 2K.
Not always though. They have been made by other companies like EA.
EA has never made a 2K game. EA does not have the rights to make 2K games.
2K versus EA.
There's
Oh,
two
wait,
different
wait, wait,
companies.
Well, you might be right.
I know I'm right. Because I play these games.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, who cares?
Almighty Tommy boy. We'll go women's names for 200.
Jamie.
I don't know when women's history. Hater. Or no, what is hater? What is hater?
Yeah. Correct.
Women's names for 1,000. Then now I'm testing the waters.
Britt.
Brit. What is Baker?
Britt Baker.
Okay. We'll go annoying questions for 200 because I already know the answer. What's a voucher?
Hell yeah.
I already knew when you mentioned Dollywood. Annoying questions for 800. Bounce around.
Blank
Oh.
is a voucher.
What is?
No, there's
What?
there's two blanks.
Wait. I'm saying like, what is? I'm phrasing the question already.
Yeah.
Blank is a voucher. What?
What?
I don't know. It's what is a voucher?
I'll give you one more try. Think about questions people ask related to vouchers. That is a voucher. They ask you this all the time. They ask you what a voucher is, and then they ask you, is a
Oh.
voucher.
What? Where is a voucher? No. The two words is really throwing me off.
Once you
So-
see it, it'll be so obvious.
So where is a voucher?
Final answer?
So yeah, final answer. So where's a voucher?
How much is a voucher?
Oh, I'm a moron.
Yeah.
Stupid. That's on me. That's on me. Oh boy. Annoying question for 400.
Where's the blank?
Where? What's
I-
a bathroom? What is
Yeah,
bathroom?
I had a couple answers for this one. Smoking area, vouchers, bathroom. All valid answers I would have taken.
Yeah. All right. NASCAR for 2. Let's shake it up a bit.
Cal Busch is brothers
Kyle?
with which driver?
Who is Kurt Busch?
Kurt Busch for 200.
Yay. WWE second place is for 1,000. I'm not so confident in this.
Royal Rumble 1995.
Can you tell me who won that match?
No,
Was that the year Yokozuna won?
who came second place? Who was eliminated last by the winner? Or whatever happened.
Am I allowed to know who won, or just have to just guess?
You know, I didn't write down who won, so if you want me to look that up for you, I can.
We'll just go. Nah, we'll just play it like this. Who is Bret Hart?
Oh. It was the British
Oh.
Bulldog.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Everybody's second place for 200.
WrestleMania 2022.
You realize WrestleMania had multiple matches in 2022. WrestleMania
Okay,
always has
it's-
different matches.
Like the all-in winner takes all, the very end match, the big one.
The main event.
Yeah.
Okay, let me think here. So 2024 was Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. 2023 was Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. So 38. Who is 38? Main event would have been. Would that have been Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar? I think that was the year they combined the titles. So who is Brock Lesnar?
Who is Brock Lesnar? Yeah.
I've got like the last like 10 main events kind of like just on in the back of my head. NASCAR for 1,000.
Smallest track in all of NASCAR.
What is Bristol Motor Speedway?
It is the LA Coliseum.
Oh,
It's actually half
I
the
forgot they
length of
raced there.
Bristol. Yeah.
I forgot they'd done races at LA before. Women's names for 8.
Shayna.
Who is Baszler?
Baszler, yeah, however you pronounce that.
Yeah, Baszler. We'll go EA 2K for 400.
Okay. The worst selling 2K game. I accidentally put games, I meant singular game.
WWE 2K20?
Final answer?
Or we're talking like NBA?
It's any 2K game. Just anything with 2K in the title. I did a lot of research into this one. Not enough to know that EA didn't make 2K, but I knew it was Take-Two, but I still put EA.
Worst selling 2K game. What is NBA 2K18?
It was 2K8, actually.
Oh. I know 2K18. I didn't start playing until 2K19, but NBA 2K18 was a pretty bad game, if I remember correctly. Oh well.
Yeah, 2K8 was actually considered one of the best. It just didn't sell for some reason.
Knowing questions for 1,000.
Is that a blank?
Is that a blank? I'm assuming this is referring to a prize.
It's referring to something that happens at one of the games. Specifically, I won't give any hints unless you ask, but...
Oh boy. Is that a...
Is that a...
It's not... Okay, so it's not going to be anything about darts, I assume. It's not going to be balloon pop,
No.
right? Okay. Not goblet, because goblet doesn't have any... Is that a blank questions? Right?
Probably not. I can't think of any. Is that a...
Oh, okay.
For... Yeah.
Is that a... blank? So it's not going to be a ring toss.
I want you to think about a specific game where people don't understand the concept of something a lot.
That's all of them.
Okay, a specific game where people do the same thing over and over, and they'll ask this question even when you've explained that they clearly wouldn't in the case they're in.
That's every game. Okay, so it's got to be tossed across. It's got to be tossed across. Is that a win?
Is that a win? No, it's not. For the 11th time, the bottles didn't come off the table, dude. You're 43 and suck at throwing. Get over it. No, and you can't have your vouchers back.
Phenomenal. I love it. I love it. Women's names for 600.
Natalia.
Well, she doesn't really have a last name in her ring name, but if you want her like legitimate name, it'd be Neidhart. But again,
Neidhart.
in WWE, in WWE she just goes by her one name, but she is the daughter of Jim Neidhart.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, her last name would be Neidhart.
Yeah, I figured you'd get that one.
NASCAR for 4.
Dale Earnhardt's number and color.
He's the number 3. He started off driving the blue and yellow Wrangler car, but he, of course, finished his career and was most known for the black and white Goodwrench car.
Correct.
But he started off driving blue and yellow, so that should be counted too. WWE second placers for 400.
Women's WrestleMania 2019. Of course, the main event.
2019. 2019. Hold on. So I'm trying to do the math here. 2018 would have been 34. This is 35. Becky Lynch won that match. So who are Charlotte and Ronda Rousey?
Yeah, Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey. Good job.
Ooh. I vividly remember the main event that year was the women's triple threat, and it was one of the worst matches of all time. Like, I'm not even trying to be sexist. I love women's wrestling. But my God, that match was an absolute stinker. And the final pin, Rousey's shoulders weren't even off the mat. I mean, they were off the mat. They weren't even on the mat. Her shoulders were off the mat, and the referee still counts 1, 2, 3. Awful match. Awful match.
Yeah.
Women's names for 400.
Liv.
Who is Morgan? Or what is Morgan?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go NASCAR for 8.
Name all of the car brands in NASCAR.
So just the current ones?
Yeah.
Okay, what are Toyota, Ford, and Chevy?
Correct. I think Dodge dropped out about 10 years ago. And before that, they had Pontiac, I think.
Okay, we'll do 2K for 1,000.
The best-selling NHL 2K game.
Well, there's no such thing as NHL 2K, but
Look,
we'll go with
when
what
I-
is EA Sports NHL 15. I don't know anything about hockey.
It was 16. And when I looked this up, I looked up what's the best-selling NHL game. It said NHL 2K16, so I don't know what to tell you. That's what Google told me.
Maybe NHL used to have 2K games.
I swear they did.
Okay, so yeah, I guess they just lost the license. Yeah, so EA got the license in 2014, according to Google. All right.
Yeah, see,
All right.
I'm not lying.
Oopsie. Okay, oopsie. Annoying questions. Off for 6. Let's get some points back.
Do I blank you?
Do I pay you? What is
Yeah.
pay? Yeah. Like, no, sir. Do you see a cash register anywhere around this area of games?
Yeah. Yeah, worst question.
Have cash? WWE 600.
Elimination Chamber 2017.
2017, okay. Yeah, this is before they did the women's match. I'm pretty sure the women's chamber started in 18 or 19. 2017. Crap, I'm trying to think who was in chamber that year. That was okay. So I remember 2015's match. I don't remember who was in 2017's.
Some big names. Some real famous
Pretty
wrestlers.
sure. I'm pretty sure that was the year they had 7 guys in the chamber. Either that or 2018 had 7 guys in the chamber instead of 6.
Could have been.
I'm thinking Roman. I remember the 7-man match had John Cena was in it, Finn Balor was in it, Roman Reigns was in it, Bray Wyatt I think was in it. Who is Finn Balor?
AJ Styles.
Oh, crap! Was that right though? Was that the year they had 7 dudes in it?
Yeah, there were 7 guys in.
Yeah. So instead of starting off with 1-on-1 with 4 dudes in pods, they started off with the 1-on-1 with 4 dudes in pods.
Yeah.
I'm a wrestling historian. I just don't remember winners of matches more than 2 years ago. EA for 200. It should be something.
Best-selling 2K game of all time.
Best selling 2K. What is NBA 2K11?
It is 2K16,
Oh.
actually. I was kind of surprised by that.
2K11 was, big one too. I'm pretty sure. 2K for 600. Can't get any worse than this.
First 2K game under Take-Two. So, before this, they were made by Capcom, I believe, and 2K, when they got started by Take-Two, started making the 2K games from there on out.
What is NBA 2K12?
It is MLB 2K5.
Oh my lord! I forgot that 2K made baseball games.
Yeah.
NASCAR for 6. This can't be any. It can't get any worse than this, right?
2024 Daytona 500
Oh,
winner,
who is William Byron?
William Byron.
So, baby, take me out to dinner. What are you thankful for this Thanksgiving? Beans, rice, Jesus Christ, and Byron. WWE second placers for 8.
Hell in a Cell 2006.
Haha.
I had to throw in some old
Who's
ones
Triple
for the
H?
big point.
Who is Triple H?
Edge. Triple H won, I believe.
I vaguely remember, matches around that time. From what I've, watched in the past.
Yeah.
Obviously, I was only 1 year old when that match happened, so I wouldn't be a fan. EA for 800.
When did the 2K series start?
What is 1999?
Yeah. You would think it's 2000, considering the series name is 2000, but yeah, 99.
Well, they always name it. They always name it for NBA.
The
At
year
least. The year
after,
after,
yeah.
it's this October or this either September, October. NBA 2K26 will be coming out. The one that came out this past fall of 2024 was NBA 2K25.
Yeah, and then we'll pull up the Ultimate Jeopardy for you here.
Double Jeopardy then, right?
Yeah.
And then what was my score? Oh, you've already got pasted.
2200.
All right. Ooh. Okay. Movie quotes. Tarantino tell all.
Yeah, alright, so movie quotes, that's just famous quotes from movies that I think you might know. Tarantino Tell All, it's just questions about Quentin Tarantino. Brock Lesnar,
Love that.
need I say more? The Rock vs. Cody, we saw a little bit about that, just want to jog your memory on it. And RDR2 trivia, I know you said you just got to chapter 4, so everything in here is chapter 3 or before.
Okay, I've played a few Chapter 4 missions now. I have the one paused right now where you're robbing the trolley station with Dutch and the other dude.
Yeah, Bill.
Yeah, Bill?
Yeah, right? It's Bill,
Is it
right?
Bill? I thought it was either Bill or Jose. I don't know. One of the Latin dudes or Bill. I don't know. I have it paused right now, middle of the mission. We'll go Red Dead Redemption 2 trivia for 4.
Who is Nigel searching for?
Oh, okay, so I've already forgot a lot. Okay.
Well, this isn't a main
What-
mission. This is a random event that you can stumble across.
So it's a person?
Yeah.
This isn't like the wildlife photographer or something that I did the mission for.
Honestly, if you don't get it already, then you definitely have not seen the guy. He's one of the most memorable characters in the game, and you still have 3 skips, by the way, if you know.
I think we'll hold on to those until if I get a really low score. Who is his wife?
Gavin, where are you, Gavin? Yeah, so I'll guess that you haven't run into Nigel yet.
I guess not.
So you usually see him around roads, and he's a really dirty, just tired looking English dude. Almost looks like he's has insomnia or something. Like his eyes are sunken in, like he hasn't been sleeping, and he's just walking around going, Gavin, Gavin, where are you? And then if you walk by him, they go, oh, so have you seen my friend Gavin? English bloke, about 6 feet tall, walking around here. I lost him a couple of days ago, and you can have a nice little conversation with him. And anyways, if you either kill him or tie him up and loot him, you'll find a letter on him from a family member or something that's reminding him that he's actually Gavin, and that he just has split personality disorder and doesn't realize that Gavin doesn't exist. So it's a funny bit of lore in that game.
All right. Rock versus Cody for 400.
Everyone wanted The Rock to do what to Cody?
Give him those final boss back shots.
Back shots, baby. Yeah.
800 for the Rock versus Cody. We'll put it for this.
Cody said this to The Rock before being beat on.
Hey, Rock, go yourself.
Okay, yeah, I misquoted it here, but yeah.
Hey, Rock, go blank yourself.
Yeah.
Rock versus Cody for 12.
Who turned heel to go against Cody?
Do 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 do. It was John Cena.
Of course, the one and only Juan Cena.
Rock versus Cody for 16.
Cody's head was cut open with what object?
What is his Rolex?
Okay, I put the belt in here. Now that I think about it, I guess it was technically the Rolex, but
On
the
his
belt.
forehead, yeah. I think his back. His back was, I think, put up pretty bad with the belt. But
Well, no, but
John also hit
yeah,
him in the head
John,
with the
yeah, John hit him with the
watch.
belt a couple times. No, John was holding the belt and ran into him with it a couple times. That's when he really started bleeding.
Oh, I thought you meant when he was getting whipped onto the back.
No, I think the cut did form when he got punched with the Rolex, but it was when John was running into him with the belt that he started bleeding a lot. So I kind of count it as that, but I'll give you the points for that one. You're technically right.
Okay, and then we'll finish that off for 2,000.
The Rock wiped Cody's blood on a belt with what text written on it?
Oh God, you rewatched this segment already, didn't you?
No, I just remember it.
Oh. God. What is the final boss? I don't know.
Cody's soul.
Oh.
And I put the double quotations because he also had it in quotations.
All right. We'll go movie quotes for 800.
Tony Montana yells this after facing a large pile of cocaine.
Never seen Scarface. I just know the name. I've never seen. Is that Scarface?
Yeah. It's the famous quote
never
from
seen
Scarface.
Say hello to my little friend.
Absolutely. Say hello to
Man.
my little friend. Yeah.
Tarantino tell-all for 2,000.
His first movie to say fuck less than 100 times.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure Reservoir Dogs said it 100 times.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Django definitely did.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Inglourious Basterds definitely did.
Oh yeah.
What is Jackie Brown?
It was Kill Bill.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Figured for sure Jackie Brown would have been it.
No, in Kill Bill, it's close. It's 85 times.
Tarantino loves it.
Yeah.
Tarantino for 400.
The biggest box office earning movie, I should have said, of Tarantino's career.
What is Django Unchained?
It's Reservoir Dogs.
Really?
Yeah, Django was second or third. I think it was second. It was
I figured Django would be it, because how many names were in Django? Jamie freaking Foxx?
yeah,
Leo? Christoph Waltz?
yeah, it was Reservoir Dogs, Django, Inglourious Bastards, Kill Bill, and then kept going down from there. It was
We'll
it was
go
real
Red
close.
Dead for. Go Red Dead for 8.
Dutch just can't stop robbing this guy.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
Leviticus goddamn Cornwall.
Brock Lesnar for 1,200.
How did Brock Lesnar's first WWE match end?
What is pinfall?
It was not. He brutalized Matt
Oh.
Hardy to the point that he was physically incapacitated and hospitalized. The match was called off by the referees.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shout out Brock Lesnar.
Shout out
I
Brock
love Matt Hardy, though.
Lesnar.
Matt
Yeah.
Hardy's awesome. I love Matt Hardy, though. Tarantino for 12. Put those points back.
He always includes this type of scene in every movie he makes.
What is a scene where everybody dies?
I mean, that's technically correct, but feet.
Oh, I think my answer counts.
I mean,
There
yeah.
is there is a scene where he always writes in scenes where like at least 15 or 20 people will die in some sort of like shootout or physical altercation.
Yeah, but he also spends no less than 5 direct, unbroken minutes just staring at a woman's feet.
Never forget the time he wrote a scene for his character. No, I'm pretty sure the way it went down is like he writes a scene where somebody has to drink tequila off of Selma Hayek's foot, and he's like, oh, who wants to play it? Okay, never mind, I will.
Yeah.
Nobody else volunteers. I
Yeah.
guarantee that's the production meeting goes. That has to be how it went. He's like, who wants to play the role? Okay, I will. Doesn't give any time to elaborate. He's just like, who wants to play it?
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
100%.
I'm pretty sure he's got something going on for that. Brock Lesnar for 4.
Outside of wrestling, he heavily enjoys what?
What is hunting?
Yes, he is an avid hunter.
He lives on like a ranch in Minnesota or Canada.
I
Just
ju- I
spends his
just-
free time hunting.
I just want to say, imagine being like an 800-pound elk, like an absolute, gargantuan mammal, king of the Canadian woods. And you see Brock Lesnar in his WWE shorts, pounding his chest like a gorilla, screaming, running at you at full speed.
Brock Lesnar would probably kill like a half-ton black bear with his bare hands if he really wanted to.
Brock Lesnar probably wrestles grizzly bears for fun and doesn't record it because it's so unintimidating to him.
Movie quotes for 400.
Roman Pierce says this line while ejecting someone from his car in Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my first skip.
Ejectocito, cuz.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I've only ever watched like one of the Fast and Furious movies. It was like one of the newer ones. Came out like 7 or 8 years ago.
Okay.
Tarantino for 8.
What did Django find in the box in front of the plantation?
What is money? I don't really remember. I don't remember that scene exactly.
His wife.
Oh. I think I gotta remember that since that's my favorite Tarantino movie. Red Dead for 2000. Get that out of the way.
This guy abandoned the crew for a whole goddamn year.
Who is John Marston?
None other than
Red Dead for 12. I don't lose too much.
what area was cut from the game pre-release?
What is Mexico?
Mexico, yes sir.
Right. We'll go finish that off. 1600 Red Dead.
Jack is alleged to have been taken to what city?
What is Saint Denis?
Saint Denis, yes sir.
Boy. Brock Lesnar for 2.
He has produced this many mini Lesners.
I know he's got a daughter. I know he's got a son. Does he have any more? He's got a daughter who's a college athlete. I'm pretty sure he's got a son who just like exists.
Yes, he's got at least one of
At least
both.
2. What is 2? Pretty sure that's it.
4.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Have you ever seen his daughter? Looks just like him. Look up.
Yeah, I've
I
seen a
want you to
picture
look
of her
up
one
Maya
time.
Lesnar. Look up Maya Lesnar. It looks just like
Yeah.
female Brock Lesnar. If you put Brock Lesnar in a wig,
That's. Oh, no, I don't want to say that. Yeah. That's straight up
That is
Brock
Brock.
Lesnar on estrogen. That's transgender Brock Lesnar. Okay, that's not her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
he's got 4 kids. He just keeps making them.
Tarantino for 16. We'll finish.
His middle name.
Oh
It's
God.
black as fuck.
Lamar. What is Lamar?
Jerome.
Jerome. That's the second blackest name of all time.
Yeah.
Bork Laser for 800.
He's lost to the Undertaker this many times.
What is 3?
0. He's never lost to the
Oh.
Undertaker.
Hold on. Really?
Yeah.
So he won at SummerSlam 2015. There's more Undertaker won at SummerSlam 2015.
When I looked up Brock Lesnar facts, I kept seeing he's never lost to the Undertaker repeated places. So I didn't do any sort of verification. I said, well, if 10 people are telling me this, it's got to be true.
Whilst the referee argued with the timekeeper, the Undertaker surprised Lesnar with a low blow and applied Hell's Gate. Lesnar refused to submit, giving the Undertaker the middle finger before passing out to give Undertaker the win. After the match, hammering the timekeeper's bell and declared Lesnar the winner, but even though Undertaker technically won.
Okay. So he didn't submit though. He literally like passed out.
But like that's how he was in a submission hold though, so he technically lost by TKO. I would assume.
Okay. So once, but I guess technically that question was wrong then.
On Undertaker, I could have swore he won multiple times. I could have swore. Okay, Lesnar
I'm
holds
only
a
as good as
4-1
my
record against
sources.
Undertaker. Never mind. Lesnar holds a 4-1 record, so I was technically wrong.
Okay. Where are we going next?
We'll go to movie quotes for 16.
Abraham Lincoln in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure said this.
Yeah, we're gonna pass on that.
Okay, it's be excellent to each other and party on, dudes.
Oh wow. I will finish off Brock Lesnar. 16.
His middle name.
Crap. How am I supposed to know this?
I think you might have said it earlier.
Did I?
I mean, I don't think you did, but I think you. If I'm remembering correctly what his middle name is, I'm pretty sure you've said that name at some point today.
What could he... Where? Can I use a phone a friend?
How are you gonna phone a friend?
Can I use a phone a friend?
How are you gonna phone a friend? I'm the only friend here. What?
I'm using my phone a friend.
Okay. Any day now. Or are you just texting like Sean and just being like, "What's Brock Lesnar's middle name?"
Can you see the video?
Oh, you're calling me. What's
come
up,
on.
Landis?
Listen, Tony boy, I'm on Jeopardy right now.
Yeah.
Listen, I need to know what is Brock Lesnar's middle name. This is like life or death.
Well, see, I'm not 100% on the answer. If I had to guess, I think it's Lamar.
You're no hell. That's not his name.
I think it is, man. I think it's Lamar. I'm not sure though. Use your best judgment.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Alex Trebek. What is Lamar?
Okay. Oh shit. Damn. I'm not gonna take your points away. I didn't even remember.
That's gotta be like one of the best gags we've ever done. Milky quotes 12.
Oh, you didn't see that. Morbius. What's his famous quote?
It's Morbin time. It's Morbin,
It's Morbin
time.
time. Then he morbed all over the place.
I would have got that anyway.
Movie quotes.
Movie quotes for two.
Morpheus says this while explaining the Matrix to Neo.
Something, something, blue pill, something, something, red pill.
This is your last chance. After this, there's no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth. Nothing more. Yeah, I'll give that one to you. And,
Alright.
6,200 points. That's what you're leaving off with on today's Jeopardy, Landy Boy. Congratulations. Now, if you're interested in a second game, I do have a second game prepared.
Do you want to play mine and then I'll play the second game
Yeah,
after that?
let's do that.
Okay. Okay, let me get the first one pulled up. Welcome to Unqualified Jeopardy starring Tommy Boy
Yeah.
for the 4th round ever. I love how we're turning this into like a permanent fixture of the show.
And while you're doing that, I've got this container of like dark brown, almost black reclaim. Basically, you know, when you take dabs, not all the dab gets dabbed. And so I take the dab and I put it in a jar, so if the apocalypse ever hits, I have weed to smoke. Anyways, I'm going to smoke some 2-year-old wax and just see how good it is, because it's probably going to be fucking awful. While you're doing that, do you want to walk us through this?
Alright, so the categories for the round 1 today are Dollywood co-workers, Kanye
Okay.
quotes, for real this time,
Ooh.
NBA MVPs, Saturday Night Live, and Landy Boy's favorite artists. Of course, we're talking about music artists.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this features so these aren't technically my 5 favorite artists, but it's 5 of them. So like 5 artists I particularly enjoy.
I gotcha.
So
I'm gonna get myself heated up first, because the blowtorch ruins the audio on my side. I didn't realize that until I was watching the last episode. I could hear the blowtorch over everything.
So I'll give you some context. Dollywood co-workers, pretty self-explanatory. Kanye quote. I will give you the part of a Kanye quote. One to 3 words, somewhere in there. Either 1, 2, maybe 3 words we're missing. You have to fill in the blank. NBA MVPs. I'm going to give you the year and the team they played for.
Okay.
Pretty easy there.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live is, of course, Saturday Night Live. And Landy Boy's favorite artist. I will give you 3 songs that artist did, and you just have to tell me who the artist is.
Now, I just want to say, if you have Kanye's fish dicks quote from South Park, I will get that reference.
I did not have that joke on there,
Damn
I
it.
figured you would know it.
Alright, Dollywood co-workers for 200.
Okay. Everyone's favorite, or soon-to-be favorite, rapper/singer.
Who is Beanie?
It is Beanie!
Dude, that was one of the most
Right.
fruity, flavorful dabs I've ever taken. That shit was incredible. I gotta dip out of that jar more often.
Alright. Where we're taking things now, Tommy Boy?
Let's lose some points here. NBA MVPs for 200.
Okay. 2012 to 2013 for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
LeBron.
That's right, it is LeBron James.
I knew he played for the Cavaliers, but damn.
You wanted to be that year.
Landy Boy's favorite artist for 1,000.
Okay. This artist has songs that include Sharp Dressed Man, Give Me All Your Lovin', and LaGrange.
Sharp dressed man. Right? From Duck Dynasty?
Give me all your lovin'. Yeah. Give me all your
Man,
lovin',
who?
all your hugs and kisses too. Give me all your lovin'.
Man.
Don't give up until we're through.
I should know who writes this.
Brown out. Clean shirt, New shoes. I don't know where I am going to. Silk
It's
suit, black
it is
tie.
an artist, not a band, right? It's
Um,
one guy.
it's a band.
Oh,
Don't need a reason why they come
oh
running just
man.
as fast as they can. 'Cause every girl's
Who's
crazy about a chocolate man.
isn't it like Luke Combs or something? Is a guy, but his band is named after him.
I don't know anything about country, like new country music.
Uh, this is gonna be impossible for me to guess. I don't want to pull up my first skip right away though. I'm just gonna get it wrong and say Steve Miller Band. Oh
ZZ
fuck
Top.
yeah! Damn it!
Love ZZ Top so much.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, they make music, right? Fuck.
Granted, that's supposed to be the hardest one.
Yeah. Dollywood Coworkers for 400.
Hey, this man is always busy, if you know what I mean.
Always.
If you know what I mean.
Trying to think.
Oh my god! I just got a notification, Tommy Boy. This is as we're on this category. Dolly Parton's husband of nearly 60 years dies.
What?
Yeah, hold up. I just got the notification.
Breaking news?
Breaking news. Live on air, we're breaking news. Dolly Parton's husband of nearly 60 years dies.
No way. No way.
Rest in peace, Dolly Parton's husband. Wow. Wow.
Oh, let's see. Fox posted about it 9 minutes ago. What? Carl Dean dies at
Carl
82 after nearly 60 years of marriage. Wow. He died in Nashville. They're hosting a private ceremony for him. Wow. Does it say what he
Wow.
died from? No cause of death has been announced.
Probably, yeah, I mean, they'd probably wait a few days if they do announce it at all.
And Dolly said, Carl and I spent many wonderful years together. Words can't do justice to the love we shared over 60 years. Thank you for your prayers and sympathy. Damn.
Wow. Rest in peace, Carl Dean, bro.
Yeah. Crazy.
He-
Is this the first celebrity
Age
death
two.
to happen on our podcast?
I think it is. It happened like first to break the new. Man, can you imagine if like we were actually like live streaming these?
That'd be crazy, yeah. Or we could live stream them. It doesn't take too much to set up.
We could start live streaming once we get like a big enough audience to watch them live.
Yeah.
But yeah, this man is always busy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of people who are, like, avoiding work to, like, be busy and, like,
If you
do
know
something.
what, if
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean.
I can't think of any serial jerkers at work, though. Man. I mean, I feel like if I say Beanie, it's not quite wrong.
Well, okay. Well, there's no repeat answers in the Dollywood
Okay.
one.
I don't think it
I'll
would
give
be
you that.
Sean, because Sean actually, Sean's always
man is
busy
always
texting
busy.
women. Is it Sean?
It is Sean. I was gonna say probably because he's always, with
Having
the lady.
sex, yeah.
Yeah.
If he's
That's
not
what
at
the
work,
if you
he's
know what
boning.
I mean. That's what if you know what I mean comes from.
Gotcha. I was trying to think, like, is there anyone who's, like, constantly dipping away from work to go jerk it in the bathroom? And I couldn't think of anyone.
I'm sure that at least one person has done that while we've been out on shift before. But
Yeah. Let's say Kanye for 200. I feel like I'm gonna know these.
okay, Kanye once said, "I'm gonna let you finish."
But
Blank
Beyonce had one of the
best
greatest
videos.
music videos of all time.
Correct. Right.
Kanye for 400. Why don't we?
Hey, Kanye once said, blank,
George
blank
Bush doesn't
does not care
about
about black people.
It was
Right.
crazy. I wanted to talk about that later in the episode.
Perfect timing then.
Yeah.
Right.
NBA
where's he
for
at?
400.
Okay. 2015 to 2016, Golden State Warriors.
This could also be LeBron. No, let's see.
LeBron has never played for the Warriors.
I know. He played for the Lakers. See, who played for... I'm trying to think who was on the Warriors, because I was kind of into basketball around this time. Steph Curry.
That's right. I was gonna say he was mentioned in a Drake song.
That would not have helped me, actually. That would have thrown me off. I would have said Jordan. Joe man, that boy, you up to something? That's it.
I think it's something Chef with the pot, Curry with a shot. I don't know. I don't listen to Drake. I think he was mentioned in a Drake song.
Oh no, that was in Kendrick Lamar, one of his songs. He said, "Hey, Bron, keep the family awake. Hey, Curry, keep the family awake." Yeah, he was telling Curry to stay away from Drake.
I thought there was also in a Drake lyric, but I will.
Might be. Saturday Night Live 200. I don't know anything about SNL.
Okay. This former SNL star went on to play in roles in comedies such as Happy Gilmore, Little Nicky, and The Waterboy.
Adam Sandler.
That's correct.
SNL for 400.
This man is the producer of the SNL.
Skip.
Okay, the answer would be Lorne Michaels.
Never would have got that.
Okay.
Landy Boy's artist for 200.
Okay. This artist's songs include Nightmare, Backcountry, and Afterlife.
Oh, come on. You know what? These are your favorite artists, not my favorite artists. I wouldn't expect to know them.
I've mentioned them multiple times.
Well, I know Nightmare is an Avenged Sevenfold song, so I'm just gonna say Avenged Sevenfold. Hell yeah.
Got it. I love Avenged Sevenfold.
It's see, I know Dua Lipa is gonna be in your favorite artist. I just know that she's gonna be one of the answers, so I'm trying to get to Dua Lipa. So let's say your favorite artist for 400.
This artist's song includes Master of Puppets, Ride the Lightning, and One.
Metallica.
Yeah.
I know.
I love Metallica too.
Yeah. Favorite artist for 600. Dua Lipa's gonna be on here.
This artist's song includes Levitating, Break My Heart, and Training Season.
Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm a straight man. And I unashamedly love Dua Lipa. Sue me, fight me, call me a pussy. I love Dua Lipa. I don't care.
Coworkers for 600.
Alright. Grace Harris would probably love this guy.
Good old Johnny. I was going to say his last name, but I won't dox him.
Question, but yeah. A reference to the Derby question, but yeah.
Yeah. Let's hit the coworkers for 8.
Yeah. This man is everyone's favorite register worker and always has candy to give out to coworkers.
Oh, good old Mike.
We love Mike.
Yeah, shout out Mike.
By the way.
Let's finish off our coworkers.
Hey, he may be a bit off-putting sometimes, but man, oh man, we love him so much. Like the funny uncle of games.
Larry.
Is that your final answer?
Is that not the right answer?
Is that your final answer?
I mean, yeah, that's like this just perfectly describes Larry.
It's Ken.
Oh yeah. See, I never work up top, so I don't see Ken that much.
Ken used to be down the hill a lot more. He's pretty. He says a lot of pretty raunchy things, but I love him.
Yeah, he does.
There was one time I was up the hill. He was at Top Glow at the top of the hill. The one that's right beside the Dippin' Dots up there. And I'm like Dippin' Dots to get a drink. I point over to him like, "Hey, Ken, you want anything to drink?" And he's like, "Nah, man, I'm good." And I'm standing right behind this, this one chick, right? And I kid you not, like I'm standing in line behind this chick. I look over, I see Ken. He's just like, he's motioning for me. He's like, it's just like smiling, pointing at me. I love Ken though. He's awesome.
Dude, I was up on Fireball one time, and Mike was on the register, and there was this girl playing Ring a Bottle, and she had shorts that like like. Sorry, I just got a text. Let's say her ass is right here, okay? The bottom of the shorts went like up like here. Like the bottom half of her ass was like completely out of the shorts, right? I don't know how she got into the park with these. And I didn't even notice because I'm just talking with Mike, and Mike's like, look at that girl over there. I'm like, what? And she's like, the one with her ass hanging out, the little girl. I look over, and I'm like, Mike, she's got to be like 14, dog. Why are you looking? Like, I'm not kidding. This had to be like, I looked over. There's no way this was not a young teenager. This was a small little girl with like half her ass hanging out. And Mike's like, I don't care, man. She's showing it. And I'm like, okay.
Mike, I love Mike. He's a bit of a horn dog, you know.
Yeah.
Married man. He's a married man.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna say you're wrong. She is showing it, but that don't mean you gotta look.
You know, maybe if she was like, 18 or 20, that'd be, something I'd want to look at, but
yeah,
get off putting. What are we going to now, Tommy boy?
Let's finish off your favorite artist at 800 because I got a feeling I'll know who it is.
This artist's song include "Die for You," "Starboy," and "I Feel It Coming."
Maybe I don't know this one, but I know The Weeknd made Starboy.
So that's the answer you're going with?
Yeah, final answer.
All right, it is The Weeknd.
Genius. 125 IQ, can't be stopped. Kanye 600.
All right. And Kanye once said, "And I get bleached in my T-shirt. I'ma
feel like an asshole."
There we go.
Classic.
It was between that or I was gonna do like a lyric, and it was either that or I would do anything for a Blondike.
Hell yeah.
I settled on that.
NBA MVPs for 1,000.
Okay. 1981 to 82 Houston Rockets.
Fuck you, skip.
The troll. It's Moses Malone.
No idea.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair. I gave you a 95 WWE match.
Yeah.
NBA for 800.
Okay.
God damn it!
68 to 69 points.
Babe Ruth.
It's Wes Unseld.
All right, NBA
Okay,
600.
2010 to 2011 Chicago Bulls.
Do you think I know anything about the Bulls from that period? I know Jordan wasn't playing.
He's the youngest NBA MVP of all time, still to this day.
Definitely not Pippen.
Figured where you live, that close to Chicago, this would have been a pretty big deal.
It probably was, and I didn't care because I was 8. It's not Ja Morant. He's just got on the scene. I don't think Westbrook was playing yet. Can I phone a friend?
You may phone a friend.
Hey, pick up the phone. It's ringing.
Oh, alright.
Lady boy. I'm live on Jeopardy right now. It's crazy. You were just on here. They just brought me on. I don't know how that happened, but we're both on Jeopardy tonight. They're asking me 2012 to 2011 in the Chicago Bulls. There was this guy that got MVP. Do you know who that might be?
I think it was Ludwig van Beethoven, if I remember correct.
Damn. Alright.
Yeah.
I think I got my answer. Thank you.
Alright.
Alright, for 600 points, give me Luka Doncic.
Alright, listen, you didn't count the one against me whenever I phoned a friend. I won't count it against you. But it was Derek.
Oh! I should have got that. I forgot he played for the Bulls.
Chicago legend.
Yeah.
They're retiring his number.
Anytime anyone mentions D-Rose to me, I just think about him like breaking his arms and legs and tearing every limb in his body like 19 times a season. Like that man he'd just look at a ball and break something and then be like, I'm out.
But hold on, no, it'd be right here. Yeah, but 2010, 2011, he was the youngest MVP of all time. Still is.
Yeah. Let's hit
Hey, where you want to?
SNL for 1,000.
Okay. He and his cameos in Black Jeopardy skits. Tom Hanks plays a man with this name.
God damn it, I've never seen this.
I love Black Jeopardy so much.
I'm gonna have to use my last skip.
Okay. Doug.
Damn.
You realize you have no skips going into Double Jeopardy.
Yeah. Let's hit Kanye for 800.
Kanye once said, "I would do anything for."
For a Blondike.
I forgot that I put that in there too. I think I changed one of them out last minute.
I mean, it's not like telling me earlier
Okay.
made a difference. I knew that line. Let's hit
Yeah.
Kanye for 1,000.
Okay. Kanye once said the original title of Jesus was blank blank.
You're trying to get us canceled, aren't you? I'm gonna say this in the most YouTube-friendly way possible. BBC.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Uh,
Throw a troll in there.
it's SNL for 600.
600. This superstar SNL cast member went on to start her own TV show called 30 Rock.
Oh, man. I've never seen
One of
30
the
Rock.
One of the greatest female comedians of all time.
Amy Schumer. No, that's not the unfunniest woman of all time.
Every single
Fuck.
joke she makes is about her crotch.
Yeah. And
She's
yeah.
like, I'm a woman, I have a vagina, and it does this. And the entire crowd, ha 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 ha!
Mhm.
And that's basically her entire special. You go up there for about 30 minutes and make jokes about her hoo-ha, and
Yeah.
the crowd eats it up.
Like, my
love
pussy stinks because I fucked a lobster. They're like, yeah! Yeah! It's like, what are you cheering for, dog? Chill. She's not gonna let you hit.
They're being held at gunpoint, I assume.
Gotta be. I don't know, so I'm just gonna say Mila Kunis.
Tina Fey.
Oh, okay. I didn't know she was on
Yeah, what's
SNL.
interesting is, in a classic sketch, a music producer claimed to have a fever, and the only prescription is this. It's like the most popular sketch of all time.
See, that assumes that I watch SNL skits, which I frankly don't. Oh, man.
Another very famous man was in this skit.
Like, the only SNL skit I even know is the one Shane Gillis did with the like Have a Beer or whatever it's called, and like Lil Bump. I'm just gonna take the hit on this one because I don't know.
More cowbell.
Never would've. Yeah.
It's got Will Ferrell's in it. He's playing in Blue Oyster Cult. 3,600 as we go into Double Jeopardy.
Not bad.
Go ahead and paste that. 600. I said 3,600, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And here we go. Share this tab instead. And now going into Double Jeopardy. Your categories are snacks, Red Dead Redemption 2 characters, the U.S. Constitution, real or fictional athletes, and 2010's Disney Channel.
Okay. RDR2 characters, 2,000.
Okay. This man gets hammered with Arthur, who then has to stumble around drunkenly to find him.
Lenny! Where are you, Lenny?
Lenny!
RDR2 characters for 400.
This is the lovable main character of Red Dead 2.
Arthur Morgan.
Is it Arthur?
I'm curious what
Alright.
snacks is going to be, so give me snacks for 400. I want to see what kind of questions we're working with.
Lay's is a company famous for making this iconic snack food.
Ooh, I think they make black licorice. No, it's potato chips, man. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
let's give me some freedom for 400. U.S. Constitution.
All right. The most important four words of the Second Amendment are these:
Shall not be infringed.
shall not be infringed.
So let's get a little more freedom at 800 points.
All right. This amendment protects the freedom of speech, religion, press, assembly, and petition.
First.
5 and 1. It is the First Amendment.
Let's get some Red Dead for 16.
16. This absolute needy skank only turns to Arthur when she needs something done.
Mary Linton.
It is indeed Mary Linton.
I gotta think about that for a second.
I
That's
will
kind
say-
of all
I
the
will
camp
say-
women, but yeah.
Yeah. I did indeed help Mary Linton get the brooch. I killed the dude. Just out of spite. She told me not to hurt him. I just shot him in the head. That's not gonna
Yeah.
hurt him.
No.
I technically didn't hurt him. I shot him in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm doing like
then
a
I went
high
to the
honor
show with her.
playthrough, I help Mary because that's the high honor, and I like the missions you get, especially the one with Jamie and the Chelonians. I don't know if you did that. It's the first one.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's a fantastic mission, and you can say no to doing it, but generally in my more normal or low honor playthroughs, I always say no because I fucking hate Mary.
I hate Mary Linton.
Snacks for 800.
Okay. Krispy Kreme and Dunkin' are famous for these.
Donuts.
Yes. Donuts. We're at 10,000 even.
Wow. Red Dead for 12.
Okay. This man always has a plan.
I have a goddamn plan. Dutch Vanderland.
It's Dutch, yes.
You just need to have some goddamn faith in me. RDR for 800.
And finished up. This person gets kidnapped, causing every man of the gang to ride in the pack to retrieve him.
Jack Marston.
It's Jack.
I almost said John. I caught myself though.
Thanks, Uncle Arthur.
Dude. Oh man. Damn, I wanted to make a reference to a meme, but I can't even reference the meme because that reference is a very important part of the story that I can't spoil for you.
Is it okay? So I'm assuming it's in chapter 5 or chapter 6 then.
6, yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to finish chapter 4 either tonight or tomorrow then.
Oh, you don't gotta rush through it. Also, chapter 5 is incredibly short, so don't rush yourself to get in there because that's over quick, and then you're right into chapter 6 basically.
Okay.
I really cannot stress how much I want you to take your time and enjoy everything you get to do right now in chapter 4, because I'm not gonna spoil it, but just enjoy what you got while you got it.
Okay. Where are we going
Anyways,
to now, Tommy boy?
we're gonna hit the Constitution for 2000.
2000. The 23rd Amendment gave people living here the right to vote.
I thought it was no, women's the 19th, isn't it?
So, this amendment gave people living in this place the right to vote.
Oh man, it's either gonna be like Hawaii or Alaska, right?
It could be, or it could not be.
I mean, it wouldn't be anywhere else because it's not like they, in 23 amendments, gave the citizens the right to vote, especially if women was 19. So, yeah, I mean, 23rd, that would have been around the time we annexed Alaska, I would guess. I'm gonna say Alaskans.
It is Washington, D.C. Prior to the 23rd
What?
Amendment, people of Washington, D.C. did not have the right to vote.
Why?
I think it has something to do with it was just mainly seen as an administrative district that people happened to live in.
Oh,
Because like for
okay.
a long time, because I don't know if they even have like representatives either. Like people living there just didn't have the right to vote.
Hmm. I I guess I always just thought like, well, that's just part of Virginia. Why wouldn't they vote as Virginians? But all right, more you know. Let's hit the Constitution for 16.
Constitution for 16. The Fourth Amendment protects from unreasonable cases of these.
Wait, for
The Fourth Amendment protects from
oh God.
unreasonable cases of these.
Uh, Tyranny?
Is that your final answer?
I can't remember what the Fourth Amendment is right now. So yeah.
Unreasonable search and
Oh,
seizure.
damn it! Yeah.
Not the kind like Juice World had.
I
Heyo.
thought that was fifth.
555.
Let's finish off Constitution.
Alright. This amendment freed the slaves.
Ooh. Oh, actually, I looked this up not too long ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man. Hmm. I'm
Hmm.
trying to think.
What could it be?
Can you give me a hint before or after 20?
Before 20.
Okay, that's what I figured. 16th.
13th.
Fuck.
I was going to give you a hint that said it also one of the episodes of ours that got removed, but
Oh.
hey. Let me not touch the entire right side of the board.
Because I'm gonna lose points there, so I'm trying to get as many as possible. It's snacks for 12.
Next for 12. This is the most famous soft drink in the world and was created in 1886.
Cocaine Cola.
Yes, it is Coca-Cola.
Hell yeah. Snacks for 16.
People say this famous spongy snack cake never expires.
Twinkies.
It is Twinkies.
Yeah, Family Guy. I remember that. They drove to the Twinkie factory. They were still good. Uh, snacks for 2000. We'll finish it off.
Okay. This candy bar has the slogan, "You're not you when you're hungry."
Snickers. Oh yeah.
Want to repeat that? Do you want to repeat that? What you just said?
Snickers.
Are you? It sounded like you said something else, Tommy boy.
Did I? We'll never know.
Hmm.
Maybe I was
Well, we
hungry.
never know. Okay.
Uh,
So you got
Athletes
two
for
categories left?
400.
Okay, real or fictional? So you just have to tell me, is this a real
Yeah.
athlete or are they from
Yeah.
a movie or TV show? Jackie Moon.
Fake.
That's correct. Fictional. Played by Will Ferrell and Semi-Pro.
Uh, Athletes for 800.
Jose Altuve.
Sounds like it could be real. But like,
That we're going with.
but I'm just thinking like Jose. That's Spanish. Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
As far as I don't know that much Spanish, but as far as I know, Altuve, I don't think is anything in Spanish. Not that Spanish names typically mean anything, but they sound something like something in Spanish, and that doesn't really sound like anything. So I'm gonna say fictional.
He is
Fuck.
real. He plays baseball.
Uh, all right, 2010's Disney for 400.
Hey. This show starred Ross Lynch as one of two title characters in which he's a musician.
Two title characters.
Right.
So
So,
it's not gonna be
so
the
he,
Naked Brothers
so there's,
band because they're not in the title. They're
there's two, so there's two character names in the
it's
title.
not Zach and
He plays
Cody,
one of them.
right? Sweet Life Zach and Cody. It's not that.
That's the Sprouse brothers.
Yeah. I'm trying to run myself through all the Disney shows that I can remember.
WWE Raw is beginning right now.
Ooh. Grab my
I
iPad.
have that playing on my. I'm gonna have that playing on my phone on the bottom, just not keeping one eye on it.
Yeah, I'll get
The
that
things
pulled up
we
too.
do. The things we do.
Man.
It is on Netflix. Wait.
Man,
They are in Buffalo tonight.
I can't figure it out. I'm gonna have to take the hit.
All right. It is Austin and Alley.
Oh, okay. I never watched that. Disney for
Everyone get
800.
notifications. All right. Shake It Up was the breakout role for this actress, who would later star in Euphoria and Spider-Man roles.
Ooh, God, the chick who shows her titties in Euphoria. What's her name? Sydney Sweeney?
It is Zendaya.
Oh,
Zendaya plays MJ in Spider-Man movies, I'm pretty sure. The new
I
ones.
hate Zendaya. It's real shit. Sorry, I'm trying to get wrestling pulled up. So, I'll figure it out in a minute.
Where to now?
Man, athletes for 12.
All right. Sebastian Aho.
Real.
He is real. He plays hockey.
Hell yeah.
That's the name I've heard before.
Athletes for 1600. Yeah, 16.
Shane Falco.
I'm gonna say real just based off the fact that I actually know someone with that name.
It's fictional. That is Keanu Reeves in The Replacements.
Okay, well I know someone whose name is Shane Falco, so yeah.
Oh.
I mean, he's not a professional athlete, but I was like, I happen to know that's a real name, so
Oh.
we'll hit Disney for 1200.
Disney for 1200. This show documented a family, with Big Sister Teddy documenting the life on video for the title baby character.
Oh man. I know this one. I absolutely know this one. I just gotta think about it. Because I literally had an argument with someone about this show like a month ago. God. It's like, Good Luck Charlie. Yeah. Alright. It's at Disney for 16.
Okay, this show is a sequel to the 90s hit starring Ben Savage and Corey and Danielle Fishel as Topanga, now raising their daughter and son.
Oh, Topanga. Boy Meets World.
It is Girl Meets World because it is the
Oh,
sequel.
yeah.
It's sequel series.
Yeah. Uh,
Hey,
the athletes for 2000.
Rajon Rondo.
Real.
He is real. He played basketball for Kentucky and in the NBA, and is now retired. And we'll finish things off with 2010's Disney. Landy Boy realized his love for Latinas when he was about 11 when Jenna Ortega starred in this show.
Oh man, I don't know what she was in. Oh man, I mean, she did like the Addams Family reboot, but I don't think that was on Nickelodeon.
And also, that was more recently. I'm talking about a show that happened when I was like 11 or 12 years old.
Yeah. What was Jenna Ortega
I
on?
don't. And also, we're talking about Disney Channel. I don't know why you're mentioning Nickelodeon.
What?
You said I don't know if that was on Nickelodeon.
Oh. Shit, man. Damn it, I don't know. I gotta take the hit.
Stuck in the middle.
Never heard of that. I genuinely would have never guessed that.
So you're gonna finish off with 9,600 points.
Yeah.
So 9,600. So here's your running tab so far: 9,000, 29,000, 21,400, and 9,600. So this is, your second highest performance. I mean, second lowest performance. Sorry, second lowest performance.
Okay.
But yeah, you've been doing quite well for yourself.
Yeah. Did you write down what your score was? Because I didn't.
I did not. We can just watch it back later.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I'll cue you
We're gonna
up
just
for...
reset here anyway.
Yeah.
It's a straight hour of Jeopardy to kick off the show.
Nothing wrong with that. Wait, wrong thing.
I'll be giving live
Wait.
updates of the show. CM Punk has just entered. He's standing on the announce table. He has a microphone in his hand. Let's start the
There
show
we
off
go.
with a bang, he says.
Alright.
Coming out here
So,
for...
in today's Jeopardy something... Oh, shit. Oh, no. I accidentally clicked out of the page. I'm a moron. Alright, we'll pretend that didn't happen. We're totally qualified for this.
Totally didn't happen. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so we've got Dakota Kai, RDR2 or real life. I'll give you the name of towns. You gotta guess if they're from Red Dead 2 or real life. We've got WWE multiple choice, cricket player or porn star, and Canadian trivia.
We're gonna go with Red Dead 2 or real life for 1,000. We'll get started off big.
Guarma.
That is Red Dead 2.
It sure as hell is.
Wait, why'd you start me off negative?
That's just what it had saved. That might be your score from the last round.
I thought we were gonna restart from 0.
Oh, okay, we can do that.
I should have 1,000 points then.
Gotcha.
Because I always restart you.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. My bad.
And Red Dead 2 or real life for 8. We go backwards.
Nuevo Paraiso.
That is a real life location. I'm
It's
gonna tell you
actually
where,
from
but
Red Dead 2.
what? What?
Yeah, that's a location.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's in Red Dead.
Never heard of it. Are you sure that's not Red Dead 1?
Well, it's in both games. It's in New Austin, which you can't get to in that part of the game so far, so you wouldn't know about it.
You're asking me about locations that I've not been to yet.
Well, it's in the game. You can go there and online.
Bro, Tommy boy!
Okay, actually, we've been there and online.
You gotta pay attention to city names online?
It's the same as story mode.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yay.
it's okay. I won't take off your points for that. You didn't know.
Dakota Kai for 200.
She's the first WWE persona from this country.
What is New Zealand?
Absolutely.
Whatever happened to Old Zealand? The world may never know. Dakota Kai for 400.
When was her first WWE appearance?
What is 2018?
2015.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 10 years.
Wow, congrats. WWE multiple choice for 200.
Who won Royal Rumble 2008? John Cena, Triple
Who was
H, or
John Cena?
Juan
Returned from injury
Cena?
at number 30 to win. Multiple choice for 400.
Who won 2012 Money in the Bank? Dolph Ziggler, Chris Jericho, or John Cena?
Who was John Cena?
John Cena? Hell yeah.
600 multiple choice.
Who won 2015 Elimination Chamber? Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, or Sheamus?
Who is Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose? I know. Wouldn't be Sheamus. Who is Dean Ambrose?
Dean Ambrose.
Alright, we'll keep that going for 8.
Who won 2000's Hell in a Cell? Steve Austin, Triple H, or Kurt Angle?
It's supposed to be Angle, but we'll just ignore that. Who is Triple H?
Kurt. Kurt Angle.
Wow. And we'll finish that off for 1,000. Get the points right back.
Who won 1993 King of the Rings? Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, or Crush?
Who is Bret the Hitman Hart?
It was Bret Hart, yeah.
Oh my god, my phone is going off. That's so annoying. It's like, the amount of notifications I get is insane. Red Dead 2 Real Life for 6.
Suffolk.
Real Life.
That is real.
Thank God. Dakota Kai for 1,000.
What band featured Dakota in their 2009 music video for Sweet December?
What? She was in a music video?
I went deep into the lore book for this one.
Sweet December.
Oh,
That sounds like
I didn't show it.
Who is these four walls?
Yeah. Yeah,
Thank you for
you got
spoiling it
that.
for me, 'cause I never would have known. I never would have known. Honestly, I never would have known.
Okay.
We'll go cricket player for 1,000. Be fun.
Owen Gray.
He's a cricket player.
He does porn.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we'll just run through that for 8.
Peter
Get all the
North.
points out of the way, Pete. Cricket.
He does porn.
God almighty. 600.
Manuel Ferrara.
Cricket. When is this man to be right?
He
You're
does.
joking.
No.
400 cricket player.
Travis Head.
Cricket player.
Yeah, he does cricket.
God. 200 cricket player.
Aaron Jones.
Football. NFL.
What?
He plays in the NFL.
Okay, different Aaron Jones.
Cricket.
Cricket, yeah.
There's literally an Aaron Jones in the NFL.
I did not know that.
Canadian trivia for 2.
The U.S. economy is based on oil. What sticky liquid props up Canada's fake money?
What is maple syrup?
Yep, maple syrup. I almost called him Canadia because I always call him Canadia just to be rude.
400 for Canadian trivia.
The Hudson Bay Company is the oldest company in North America. When did it start?
When is 1821?
Pretty close, 1670.
Oh! Oh, wow. Red Dead for 400.
Blacksburg.
What is real life?
Yes, sir.
And we'll go that for 200. We'll finish it off.
Jorge's Gap.
Red Dead.
That is in fact in Red Dead, yeah.
I don't think I've ever been to it, but that sounds like something in Red Dead.
It's also in New Austin.
Dakota Kai for 600.
What injury nearly took her out of wrestling in 2023?
What is an ACL tear?
Torn ACL.
I just guess it's a pretty common athletical injury.
Yeah.
We'll finish off Dakota Kai later. We'll go to Canadian for 600.
Canada has the world's longest.
What is dictatorship with Justin Trudeau?
Highway.
I think my answer counts too.
No,
He
they've
was a schoolboy boy dictator.
yeah, but they've had dictators for longer.
Fair point. Trudeau is a dictator. I hate Justin Trudeau. 800 for the
What European
Canadian
monument
wasteland.
can be seen from the eastern coast of Canada with a telescope?
European monument.
Yeah.
What is the Eiffel Tower?
It's the Eiffel Tower.
Really?
Let me explain why. Actually, I'll pull up a map here.
I'm saying to think, but I'm like, well, he put maple syrup, so it has to be.
So, alright, we'll pull up this map here. So, you gotta think, right? Earth, it's a little bit more circular than this, right? It's not stretched out like this. So this right here is actually like up here when you make it a circle. So when you're standing like over here on the east coast, you're really like right up here and you can see down to the Eiffel Tower.
Oh. Insane.
Yeah. Just a
Right.
little fun fact.
I just knew you'd have to mention something about that if you put maple syrup in. Canada trivia for 1,000.
Canada has this many languages. Officially
We're talking
recognized
about, like,
languages.
official?
Yeah.
Okay, 2. English and French.
11.
Oh!
Yeah, so in the southern 5, what do you call them, provinces, they speak English and French mostly. But once you get into the northern, like, 6 or 7 up there, they all have, like, their own native languages, so it adds up.
Oh.
And Dakota
Okay,
Kai
shop
for
Dakota
800,
Kai
her
for 8.
other ring name.
Sherry Crowley. I don't know.
You actually don't know?
I don't know.
Evie.
I've never heard of that in my life.
It was before WWE. That was her other name.
Yeah. Never heard of that. So I have
All right.
1,400 going into Double Jeopardy.
Yes, sir. So, we've got U.S. Presidents, 2020, Sasha Banks, Music Theory, and Finish the Lyrics. Where are we going to start?
Music theory scares me. 400. Let's see what we're working with.
Music typically goes in. I said what rhythms? I forget what the actual term is, like keynotes or something. It's the the pattern of sound that music typically goes in. I guess rhythm is technically correct. Yeah.
What is... Oh, what music? This is not right. Hey, I'm gonna say, what is 4/3? I don't know.
It's sort of 1/4,
3/4?
1/8, 1/16, and 1/32.
I know it's something with a 4 at least.
Yeah, close enough.
Okay. 2020 for 400.
After George Droid happened, this city was burnt to the ground.
What is the not so great city of Minneapolis, Minnesota?
Yep, Minneapolis.
Hey, we're gonna go 2020 for 800.
It came out that every member of Congress was instructed to, I should have said sell, not seal, sell this before announcing that thing I won't say because they don't want me to say it.
What is their stocks?
Stonks, absolutely correct. 800 points to you.
1200, 2020.
It is believed the big C came from this animal.
What is a bat?
Do you care to get any more specific on the type of bat?
What is a cave bat?
I'll give it to you, it's a pangolin. But yeah, it's a type of bat.
Alright. U.S. presidents for
For how much?
2000.
Oh, okay.
2000.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Saint, like, for 2.
Okay. President from 1837 to 1941.
1837 to 1941. Who is 1837 to 1941?
Wait. 1937.
For almost
1937.
For 104
Damn
years?
it. 1937. That's what it meant.
1937 to 1941. Who is Dwight David Eisenhower?
It was actually Van Buren, Scott Van Buren.
Martin Van Buren was no. Martin Van Buren was the
Martin.
1800s, not 19.
Wait.
Martin Van Buren.
Wait, should that have been 1841?
I assume then.
Yeah, we'll say 1841 then. You know.
You did this last episode too.
Yeah.
With the years.
I'm terrible. You know what? Hold on. We'll just. I'll fuck that one up. You can have the points.
U.S. presidents for 200.
Two.
I mean, not 200, but 400.
Yeah. Okay.
For 400, yeah.
1861 to 1865.
1861 to 65. Who is Andrew Jackson?
Lincoln.
Oh. I thought Lincoln got cut short. I thought he got assassinated like 3 years in.
Yeah, that was
Oh, well.
technically 3 years in, because it's like, you know, they say like it's from the year of election, not when you take office, and so there's an extra year in there. But yeah,
Sasha Banks for 800.
she's famously cousins with
Who is Snoop D-O-double-G?
Snoop Diggity Dog. Hell yeah.
Alright, 1600, Sasha Banks.
Her favorite food. She talks about it a lot.
I'm holding on to my skips for music theory in particular, so we're just gonna guess here. What is steak?
Cheesecake. Just like Future. I love cheesecake.
Oh. Okay. U.S. presidents for 800.
1901 to 1909. Turn of the
Elected
century.
in 1901. Who was the first president of the 1900s?
Who could it be?
Ooh.
Who led us through the new century? Out of the Wild West into the Industrial Age.
Who is Theodore Roosevelt?
Absolutely correct.
Boy. Or no, 1200 for U.S. presidents.
1923 to 1929. You might notice
For
that's
6
only
years.
6 years, yeah.
Who is Who is the USS Grant?
Calvin Coolidge.
Oh. Sasha Banks for 400.
She now goes by,
Mercedes Monet.
yes sir, a significant downgrade in my opinion.
Alright, we'll go finish the lyrics for 400.
Give me fuel.
Give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Ooh.
Turn on, I see red. 800 for finish the lyrics.
Ocean Man. take me by the hand.
And lead me to the land that you understand.
Hell yeah. I don't know if you
Ocean
get that
man,
one.
the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip.
Yeah.
That's a good song. 1200 for finish the lyrics. I'm feeling good.
I got a bag on a lot of these rap.
Ninjas.
Yeah, I did it to you too.
God. I just had a feeling. Finish the lyrics for 1600.
Tonight.
I'm gonna have myself a real good time.
I feel alive.
And the world, I'll turn it inside out. Hey, I'm floating around in ecstasy.
So don't
So,
stop me now.
da-da-da. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time. Having a good time.
Yeah, shout out
2000 for
Queen.
finish the lyric. I love it. I love this.
Hold me closer, tiny dancer.
Da-da-da-da-da. Count the headlights on the highway.
Hell
Lay
yeah.
me down in sheets of linen.
Dude, 5 for 5. Hell yeah. Pat on the back for
Had
that
a
one.
busy day today. All right. 2020 for 2000.
This actor died of cancer after doing a large film.
Who is Chadwick Boseman?
Yeah.
Boy. U.S. President for 1600.
1974 to 1979.
Who is Jimothy Carter?
Ford.
Oh. Oh, so it's not Jimothy Carter.
No, I think he was
Sasha Banks for
1930.
2000. No, Carter was the 70s for sure.
Huh. Okay. So she was the first champion in what WWE type match?
First champion in general, or the first women's champion?
That's a fantastic question. Probably women's champion.
What is Hell in a Cell? Oh,
Yeah. There's actually two different event types.
wow. Congrats, Sasha Banks, then.
Yeah.
Music theory for 800.
What instruments typically set the rhythm for the band?
What are the drums?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, 2020 for 1600. Before I get into the scary ones.
Helicopter.
Kobe Bean. Who is Kobe Bean Bryant?
Yeah. I didn't think
And
I
we'll
need to
finish off
say
Sasha
anymore. Yeah. What kind of dog does she own?
What is a Maltese?
Corgi. She
Oh.
posts this thing all the time on social media.
Well, I don't follow her on social media.
Okay.
Music theory for 2000.
How many of the Beatles could read sheet music?
What is zero?
Yeah, none of them.
I had a feeling. Music theory for 1600.
Who is credited with inventing music?
Yeah, we're gonna use my first skip.
Nobody. Nobody's credited with. Oh, wait, hold on. Give your points back. Yeah, nobody's credited with it. Nobody invented music. It's just something that came to us over time.
Alright, and 1200
1200
music theory.
The first instrument, allegedly, was a.
What is a skip? Never mind, we'll go skip.
Flute.
Oh, I was thinking flute.
And here you are with
God.
9,800 points, Landy boy. Add that to your total of negative 1,600 and negative 2,200 from the other games. That's 3,800. Leaves you with 6,000 points overall. Congratulations.
Alright, let's go.
That was fun.
Quite the fantastic double Jeopardy round. I enjoyed that particularly.
Yeah, I think the first one was better just because I geared that entire thing, towards you. But it was pretty good.
Bro, finish the lyric though. That was probably one of the best ones that you've made yet for one of your rounds.
Oh, for sure.
I love that. I think it's also the round that I've been the best at ever.
Yeah, I think that's the only one you've done 5 for 5.
Have you went 5 for 5 on any of mine before? I'm sure you have. Other than
Probably.
Red Dead.
Yeah. Well,
Other
yeah,
than
I
Red
Red
Dead
Dead. I
one,
think it
yeah.
went for 5 for 5. So
What the historic day on Unqualified Jeopardy! Our first ever 3-in-1 day.
yeah.
We both went 5 for 5 at one point.
Mhm.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Dude, we've been recording for 2 hours now. We spent 2 hours
Already?
doing Jeopardy.
Really?
Yeah, crazy.
We've only got an hour. We've only got an hour left to go.
Dude, should we find public Jeopardies? Cause you can just search like Jeopardies on there. Should we just do 3 hours of Jeopardy? Like we'll each pick one to do after. But you can pick one and I'll
Why
pick one.
not?
Or maybe you could pick two. We'll do 3 and 3, make it even.
Okay, so yeah, you can just like go in there and type in like random string of numbers until you get one.
Yeah.
So I guess just whatever one we find first. This is this is quite the
Man.
episode. Oh, I already found one.
Yeah, I think I got mine.
Okay. I think we'll just continue alternating. So here's what I found of just a random string of numbers. You can tell this is made by the uncultured people of Britain because there's a U in color.
Oh.
So, what is the color of the heart? What's that yellow thing? What animal is this? Car brands, seconds, minutes, or hours. So this is going to be a pretty boring one, but it's the first one I found. I don't feel like typing more random strings of numbers.
You can just look up
So,
like
what we're not gonna...
themes.
Oh, well, I'm too lazy to do that. Here's what we're going to do. This is just a bonus round. This won't count for your score. This is just a one-off random Jeopardy that somebody else made.
Yeah.
It's obviously going to suck.
So I assume this is gonna have pictures in it. Cause like, oh
Okay, yeah, the pictures won't work for that. Okay.
yeah, let's pick a different one.
Can I just like
Yeah, go to find a Jeopardy
Browse.
game and then just look up whatever you want.
hold on, we'll go.
I already looked that up. That's mine. That's
Yeah,
mine. Don't take mine.
Oh, oops. Crap.
I like how we both went for the same thing right away.
Here we go.
Okay. Oh man. Instruments for 100.
Hey, I don't know why they're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's
Because
kind
they're
of
too
annoying.
lazy to change it.
A
Brass.
trumpet is in this instrument family.
I played the
How about
trumpet.
that? I'll just
Okay.
I'll just hit the button twice.
Yeah, I played the trumpet in middle school and high school. Or not high school, just middle
Oh,
school.
really?
Yeah.
You do not strike me as a trumpeter type of guy.
Oh, I can still play it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did trumpet in middle school and then drums in high school. I can still do both.
Right.
Let's
What are
do
you home to now?
instruments for 200.
Okay. Name a string instrument.
Guitar, cello. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, I'll give it to you. That obviously has strings.
Yeah. I mean, I said cello. It's one of them.
Yeah. All right.
Do finish the line for 100. I want to see what kind of lines we got.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my. Oh my God, it's one of these.
What? Horse to
Yeah,
the
I'm
Old
gonna
Town Road.
take my- Yeah. I haven't hit the button twice because they've refused to format it like a correct Jeopardy.
Music class for 500.
A fancy word for the characteristic sound of an instrument.
Onomatopoeia? Oh.
Timbre.
Okay, yeah. That's a
All right.
stupid term.
Now where?
No legitimate musician ever has gone, oh, the timbre of this is off. Fucking
Only
retards.
music teachers.
Yeah.
Only music teachers.
Music class for 400.
Making something up as you play/sing it.
Freestyle.
I'll give it to you, though. I'll give it to you.
I mean, yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Whoever wrote this literally like opened up their textbooks for the answer. Well, who sang it for 100?
All right. Liar.
Lord?
That's all the information we're going to get. Refuse to elaborate.
Oh.
Camila Cabello, one of my celebrity crushes.
Who sang it for 200?
Perfect.
I don't know, Beyonce. Imagine if I.
Ed.
Oh.
That's supposed to be Sheeran. Supposed to be Sheeran.
She ran.
Ed. She ran.
Who
Alright,
sang
now
it
what?
for 300? Let's just keep losing. Bro.
Cruise.
3-6 Mafia.
Oh, the Georgia line.
Okay, actually, yeah, I could have got that one. Who sang it for 400? Let's lose more.
No, without me.
Oh, Eminem.
No, 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 no. Absolutely not.
What?
No, it is Eminem. It is Eminem. In fact, just for that, I'm giving you bonus points. I'm giving you bonus points. You got it, like,
How
correct
dare
first
they
time.
take that away from Eminem?
I hate Halsey so much, bro.
That's
No.
like saying "Till I Collapse" is a Nate Dogg song.
That's like saying, like, my name is a.
It's a Dr. Dre track 'cause he produced it. Who sang it for 500?
God almighty. We are the champions.
Queen.
Yeah, go ahead and give you the 1,000 for that.
Can I tell you about the first time I heard that song?
Go ahead, yeah.
I was in first grade, alright? I went to this shitty ass elementary school. And, our 8th grade basketball team. Sorry, no. 12th grade basketball team. It was a K through 12 school. They had won the regional, like, basketball thing, and they were going on to the state level for the tournaments. And they lost, but because they had, gotten to the state level for the first time, they had the basketball team walk a lap around the halls of the school while "We Are the Champion" was playing over the speakers. And that was my first time ever seeing, like, a basketball team in person or, like, seeing people celebrate them. Dude, I felt like I was seeing Michael Jordan and the Bulls of '92 walk down the hallway. I thought I was seeing actual heroes in my presence.
You thought like an NBA team was walking through there?
Yeah, that's what it felt like. I was like, man, these people are so good. They're going to face the state of Illinois at basketball. This was the first time I heard "We Are the Champions." Let's hit music class for 300.
This might be the worst Jeopardy ever.
It's
I just
bad.
randomly picked the two. Name for the tube instruments of different colors. I know this one.
I didn't know they had names. I always just called them tubes.
Yeah, they have a name.
Percussion tubes? I don't know.
They're boom whackers.
Oh, yeah. Damn. I remember that from first grade, too.
I remember that from 7th grade.
Music class for 200.
One of the programs that made. Okay, yeah, we're just not going to count this.
Alright, music
That's
class
something
for
they did. In fact,
100.
I'll give you the points for that just because screw them. Name a type of note, for example, a quarter note. Choose something other than a quarter note.
I was just going to say quarter note, but I'll say an eighth note. Or a 16th note, or a 32nd note, or yeah, a whole note. Or, okay. Finish the line for 500.
Hey, I would never sell my soul, and I can back that. And I really want to know blank, 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 a box.
Where are you at?
Okay.
Finish the line for 400.
I can gladly say I was never a Roddy Ricch fan. Baby, 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 oh, thought you'd
Always
oh.
be mine.
It's just such a hard song to not, like, finish the lyric for.
You know, I was on the bandwagon of people that, like, just hated on Justin Bieber and wanted him to commit suicide when he first started making music. But the more I look back on it, I'm like, man, like, Never Say Never and Baby and, like, all those, like, early, like young teenage Justin songs were kind of fire. Like, they're pretty good. Yeah, it's just,
I mean,
there's a time and place to hate on them.
I had my first love.
Yeah, dude, that Ludacris feature was incredible.
On his first ever song.
Yeah.
His first ever, like, major break song had Ludacris on it. He was, like, 13.
He was 13, yeah. Finish the line, 200.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round.
All through the town. Whoever made this is in 8th grade. Or was in 8th grade about 2 years ago.
It might have been like 5th grade making this.
Finish the line. We'll finish it off.
Got a long list of lovers. They'll tell you I'm Taylor Swift.
Inbred. No, insane. Ow. What fucker. I just stubbed my toe. I'm sitting still.
I'm on the bandwagon of people that if Taylor Swift gotten a car accident tomorrow, I'll be like, oh, that kind of sucks.
Well, she'd get in a plane accident.
Anyway,
if you don't know, she takes a private jet to go to Kroger.
Whenever I read that Taylor Swift, plane crashes on 2-minute flight, I'll be like, oh no. Anyway.
Yeah.
You ever seen that meme?
Yeah.
Oh no. Anyway.
Yeah, dude, Top Gear, dude. I've seen every episode of Top Gear a million times. It's got to be my favorite show.
Oh no.
I haven't touched
Anyway.
Could Be Anything, so let's hit that for 5.
Hey. What is this?
Well, that's Chicago.
Oh, it is?
So, okay. Oh. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, before you scroll down, just that black building on the top left, that's the Willis Tower, the former tallest building in the world. Yeah, the one in between the two buildings. And then that silver thing, that's the Bean. Like, I just saw the top of the Bean, I was like, oh, it's Chicago. And then I saw the Willis Tower, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's obviously Chicago.
Oh, I thought that thing was called Cloudgate.
The owner of it says that if people don't start calling it the Cloud Gate, he's going to take it down. He's been saying that for 20 years, and we all collectively call it the Bean because it's a goddamn bean. It's a big chrome bean, that's all it is. It's a literal fucking kidney bean. It made out of chrome. Oh.
What even is the point of...
Do you remember the time I told a story about when I lost my car in a I described a parking garage. There was 2 different parking garages like this. It's under this park. This is where I lost my car. This is Millennium Park.
Like, so I'm surprised you got it. Like, if you had this part cut off right here, like, looking at it from, like, basically here and above, would you still have got it?
You could have blocked out everything but one building in this picture, and I would have told you it's Chicago because I've stood right where this picture is taken and looked at this exact view 1,000 times.
Wow. Alright, where are we going to now, Tommy Boy?
It could be anything for 400.
What is a 5th planet from the sun? I don't know how this is related to music. Music.
Let me think. Venus, Mercury, Earth, Mars. Saturn. Fuck!
Jupiter.
I was like, Saturn or Jupiter? I think Jupiter's farther.
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto.
Yeah, I had the gas balls switched
I had that drilled into my head in 4th grade.
Could be
This
anything
is
100.
Name one of the days of the week in Spanish.
Let me think.
I don't know why the text is so small.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was like, why is that so tiny? One of the days in Spanish. Monday. Monday.
Domingo, lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado. I learned that song in like junior year. They made us sing that every single day.
I didn't have to learn Spanish.
Lucky you.
Instruments for 5.
I didn't learn anything. What are the symbols like do, re, mi, fa, and sol called?
Octaves. Or scales. Or oh.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. That's a better answer than solfigi.
Yeah, it's not technically
Solfigi.
wrong either, but instruments
Yeah, I'll
for
give you the
400.
point. What plays lower than a cello in a string orchestra? Who knows this?
Well, it's viola, violin, cello. Isn't it just called the bass? Yeah.
Oh, I guess so.
It could be anything 200.
How many quarts are in a gallon?
4. That's why they're called quarts. It's a quarter.
There we go. Now what?
Could be anything.
What is this? You give you the points for it because I know you're gonna get it.
The Great Wall of Russia.
Yeah.
Now listen. I believe that wall was built by Russia to keep the Chinese in rather than China to keep the Russians out. Reason for that being, the holes where the guns would have been mounted pointing through were pointing into China, and then like 50 years ago they rebuilt the top of the wall so that those holes were on the other side. Anyways,
Alright.
a harp.
What does a harp look like?
So it's kind of whatever you want it to look like, really. It's a sort of custom instrument, but it's generally a bent piece of metal and strings.
And several vertical strings that the player plucks.
Good enough.
I'm surprised you managed to get 8200 with how bad this Jeopardy is. I don't know who made it. And the biggest anti-shout out ever to them, like, what?
Yeah, making something up as you sing it is literally called freestyling. Everyone knows that.
This right here.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, screw them.
Alright. And then,
Genuinely bottom 5 Jeopardy ever made by anybody ever.
alright. And then the one you almost took from me. AEW.
AEW.
So we've got
We'll go with
AEW champions, AEW debuts, AEW championships. Don't know how that's different. AEW catchphrases and AEW theme songs. Where are we starting?
AEW champion for 500.
In the tag team division, name 5 teams that have won the tag team titles.
Hurt Syndicate, Private Party, I know for sure.
Yeah.
The Acclaimed.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure the Acclaimed won it. The Lucha Brothers, the Young Bucks.
Sure. I think they're all on there.
Okay.
Oh, wait, points. There you go.
Oh, you're not double. Okay, there we go. AEW champion for 4.
Who is the shortest reign? Sure. Which
That should be
AEW champion had the shortest reign?
Ah, man, who is Hangman Adam Page? I don't know.
Oh, it wasn't Adam, but
Oh, so this is relatively new then. I didn't know he was ever a champion.
yeah, this was
AEW.
this was made in late 2024, so it's pretty up to date.
AEW debut for 500.
Before, what? Who the fuck wrote that? Before he was in AEW, he was in 2 other companies.
Before in AEW, he was in.
That's like
It could be
everyone
anybody.
that's every single male in AEW. They all came from somewhere else.
Cody Rhodes. Before Cody Rhodes in AEW, he was in ROH and WWE and New Japan, and like literally every other company in existence.
Yeah, Swerve was in like 3 different federations before he came to AEW. And Adam Copeland was in WWE and something else before that.
Literally every wrestler ever has been in at least 2 promotions.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna give you the points for this one. Just name someone.
Let's see who they put though.
Okay, sure.
He's one of the thousands of pro wrestlers who have been in multiple companies.
Yeah, he's one of the
AEW
50 different guys hired by AEW that's been in a different company before AEW.
Go catchphrase for 100.
Complete it. This is.
This is my last resort.
Is that actually it?
No, that,
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking a Papa Roach song. This is I don't know. I'm gonna use one of my passes, one of my skips.
War? Whose is that?
Wow, I don't know. Oh, we got a women's match coming up on WWE Raw right now.
Oh.
And as we continue, we'll go catchphrase for 200.
This is show by the fans?
What?
Don't they?
Swerve's house. I don't know.
What?
That's not a catchphrase. Catchphrase for 300.
This sucks. The MJF, he is our
Scumbag.
scumbag. No, he's not a
He's our
scumbag. He's a
scumbag.
scumbag.
He's our scumbag. Catchphrase for 400.
Orange Cassidy is.
Freshly squeezed.
Okay. Yeah.
500. Catchphrase.
Orange Cassidy, live blank and wait blank.
From wherever, weighing whatever.
Correct.
Okay, we'll go championship for 500.
This is going hard, but I will tell the starting the letter of the people who is. What?
What is the TNT championship? I don't know.
Yeah, you said TBS, right?
I said TNT,
I
but
know.
sure. AEW championship for 400.
One man didn't lose, but left this championship to start anew to this other championship.
Huh? What is tag team championship? I don't know.
Okay.
Awful. Theme songs for 500.
Complete the lyrics. Adam Cole, baby, baby.
Adam Cole, baby. Baby. I don't know. I kinda want so. What?
Good enough. This guy doesn't know the lyrics.
What? AEW themes for 400.
Complete the lyrics. Who am I am.
Who I am.
What? Who am I? Oh, I am Keith Lee. Yeah.
Why are you giving me point?
I don't know.
Why are you giving me point?
This sucks.
AEW for 400.
This wrestler got a girl to introduce him.
What?
Don't.
Adam Copeland.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same guy.
AEW champion for 300.
Who was the first? Sorry, no. Who was first person to hold two championships?
Oh my god. Who
Two
is
was
JF?
yeah, sure.
Uh,
This had to have been written by like a 7-year-old that just watched their first wrestling match.
AEW debut for 300. Oh, I can't take this seriously.
This wrestler had the fans going yes all the time, as he was never a heel. Hint after a Dem Cole baby debut.
Who is Brian Danielson?
Dandelion.
Oh my god! This might be worse than the music one.
It is.
AEW championship for 300.
Eddie Kingston is the champion of this championship now.
But the the Continental Championship.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Japan Continental Continent, yeah.
How am I supposed to know about Japan? Theme songs for 100.
Chris Jericho has one of the best AEW theme songs, but what the of the song?
Judas. Judas. Oh my god.
Chris Jericho.
Take a shot every time there's a spelling error, Tommy boy.
I would die.
Blackout drunk by you'd be drunk by the end of 2 categories. A championship for 200.
In 2024, June 20, there has been only toe people who has won this championship.
My god. What is the
So bad.
what is the FTR champion? The FTW championship.
Yeah, you said that earlier, so yeah, good enough.
AEW champion for 100.
Who was the first AEW champion? The first thing that wasn't misspelled or grammatically butchered.
Well, AEW should all be capitalized.
Yeah, whatever.
Who is Hangman Adam Page?
Chris Jericho.
See, so there's still a spelling error. Debut for 100.
He debuted and also died.
Well, debut. Okay, that's Brody Lee.
Mr. Brodel Lee.
Brodel. Mr. Brodel Lee. Oh my god. Championship for 100.
All you gotta know about this championship is Orange Cassidy.
Continental Championship?
Yeah, the international continent, yeah.
Wait, go back to that one. Look how he spelled championship.
Champ.
Champ.
Yeah, that's
Oh, never
right.
mind, he spelled it right. Never mind, I thought he spelled it wrong. It looks like he spelled it wrong at first. Championship. Okay, champion for 200.
Who was the longest AEW champion?
Who had the biggest wiener?
Sure.
Oh boy. Who is Brian Danielson?
Yeah, I think that's his real name, right?
No, his real name's Maxwell Jacob Friedman. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Theme songs for 300.
Double points. Name Ricky Stark's theme song.
I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna pass.
It's live. Hell yeah, double
I
points.
still don't know how I'm getting so many points. I don't know I'm getting points for this. Theme songs for 200.
In Hook theme song, what Dose's show? What?
What is his name?
Yeah. Good enough.
Hooray!
AEW debuts. This wrestler debuted in 2019 is one of the greatest now in AEW, but he was not the first ever champion in AEW, so it's not Chris Jericho.
It's a run-on sentence. Uh, who is Adam Cole? I don't know.
Yeah, John Adam Cole Moxley, as they call him. And you won
Genuinely,
13,800 points, Landon. Congratulations.
sure I did.
God, that
That
was.
was arguably. Is that potentially the worst Jeopardy ever made?
It might be, man. Uh, God, that was. Honestly, I need a minute to like take a bathroom break after that one. Can you entertain him for a second?
Yeah, I can try. I can try.
Okay, thank you so much.
Oh boy. Oh man. So, instead of dabbing up and smoking like Tommy Boy does, since I'm on the straight and narrow, or as Tommy Boy likes to call it, the straightened arrow, I'm gonna try to entertain you all by just yapping. Another yap sesh. I've been on a 30-minute yap sesh alone before, and it did not fare well. So hopefully this won't be 30 minutes. But anyway, get to it. Coming up later, a couple months from now, probably. I think at the end of it's either the end of April or end of May. There's going to be a NASCAR race at Talladega. We've mentioned this before. Hopefully, I'll be able to go. And I think we mentioned this on the show. Actually, I planned out like talking about the farmers market in Atlanta. All that. Anyway, uh, if I do end up going to Talladega, I want to get a fire sale. I'm going to get like a costume that represents the greatest NASCAR driver to ever live, Mr. Ricky Bobby. I'm gonna get that, Wonder Bread fire suit right there, and hopefully wear that to the race. Now, what's the point of it? Who knows? Just to have, just so people like think it's fun. Like, oh, he's wearing a Talladega Nights costume at Talladega. I'm sure it wouldn't be the first time somebody's done it. Uh, I'm gonna look. Has anybody ever worn it to a race? I'm sure somebody has to have. Hmm. Okay, maybe not. I can't find anything about it, but I'm sure I wouldn't be the first person to wear a Ricky Bobby costume to a race. That being said, it's probably like 60, 50, $60 on Amazon, which pretty fair price. I can't really screen share anything right now because Thomas ain't here for me to, or I guess he would need to click on the view screen thing. Anyway, uh, I've been getting into NASCAR this year. I've really been getting into NASCAR. Not gonna lie. I've watched every race. I watched the Clash. I watched a little bit of qualifying from Daytona. I didn't really watch much of that. Watched Daytona, enjoyed it. I did watch Atlanta, loved it. I watched pretty much the entire street race. Not really street race, but road course race yesterday at Circuit of the Americas. Yeah, that's we're recording this the day after Circuit of the Americas. It is currently May March 3rd. It's currently March 3rd when we're recording this. And Circuit of the Americas yesterday. Pretty fun race. Pretty fun race. I'm not really a big fan of road courses. I like, the speedways better because they can go fast, faster than usual. I love super speedways the most, which I'm sure is common, you know, opinion of the people. But yeah, I've really been into it. I've began collecting NASCAR cards. I've been a bit of a card collector off and on the past few years of basketball, football, but now also NASCAR. And no, I got it's 144 card box. I think they have just like 3 autographs. One of them I think was Ryan Truex. Another one I've got to get redemption for. I don't remember who it was. I just remember I pulled a redemption card. Just kind of I have to wait to get it in the mail now. And a card out of 25, Mr. Bill Elliott, who is apparently a really big deal. His son now races in NASCAR, so really successful box all in all. I do not regret paying nearly $150 for it. In fact, I gave 150 in cash. I've now got seven, so about $143. And it's, maybe 142 and some change. But anyway, yeah, I don't regret it at all. I loved it. 144 cards now out of that bot. Uh, all in all, I do not regret my purchase. A little shout out, not sponsored at all, by the way. A quick shout out to the Dugout in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It's not their Pigeon Forge, it's their, I want to say Pigeon Forge. It's really cool. They got like a nice little shop in there. A lot of cards, really cool owners. Knows what he's talking about. He's really cool dude. Really cool dude. I've not really had a full on conversation with, but every time I go in there, he's very knowledgeable, very helpful. Love that store. The odds that anybody's gonna see this far into the show, pretty low. But if you're ever in Pigeon Forge, want to get some cards, go to the Dugout, please. Great place. I love it. It's like my go-to shop for anytime I'm in Pigeon Forge, and just on an impulse want to go gamble and buy some cards. Now I've got some cool stuff from there. Now that's where I got the card box from, where I pulled a freaking Bill Elliott, autograph card. And I just realized now that I'm running out of things to talk about. So, let me see. Shout out. No, we'll save the shout for Thomas is here. I feel like it's better when Thomas is here to shout out. I don't really have anything else I want to talk about. Is he taking like a break to make some dinner or something? He might be. That reminds me. I need to. I don't know how. I don't know what that reminded me, but I need to pull up my this outro ideas because I don't know what outro I'm going to use today. I usually don't know at all. I have a list of like 30 outros saved up for the future. Oh man. Yeah, I cannot wait for y'all to see some of the stuff we have planned for the future. Someday in the future, a few years from now, I would like to go to Tajikistan. I'd like to go to Australia to meet the Australian KFC girl. Shout out her, by the way. I'll say that. Yeah, we want to go to Talladega. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to do that. Not that we will, but I really, really want to. More than anything. Also, really, really want to go to AEW again. Go to WWE, and Tommy Boy's back. I heard him faintly. There he is.
One and only.
Oh boy. Oh boy, Tommy Boy. Welcome back.
Are you ready for one more round of good old Jeopardy?
Man, if you want to, do you want to host or do you want me to host?
I want you to do it. We'll each do 3 today.
Okay, I need to pull Jeopardy Labs back up then.
Alright. I expect you to find an equally shitty one.
Okay.
I mean, that music one, that was pretty bad. That was like genuinely one of the worst Jeopardy games I've ever played. But oh my god, was that AEW one terrible. So if you can find a worse one than that, I'd be amazed.
Oh, I think I found one.
Okay.
I didn't even know this was possible.
Okay. I'm actually.
You want to do this?
Let me channel in my intelligence with the marijuana, and I should be able to. Like honestly, I think I'll nail every single one of these questions.
Oh man. Oh, do you want to do this one?
I do. I actually really do.
I can't believe I found this.
I mean, I'm not that surprised. This is the exact kind of thing I'd expect to find on here.
Really? Oh,
Alright, let's start with random for 100.
Boy, where to begin? One vitamin does the sun go to raise help protect the skin produce.
Vitamin D?
There we go. Okay. I won't be doubling up. We'll just because it goes 1, 2, 4, 6, 8,
Yeah.
10, 12, 14, 16.
Let's hit random or randomist for 100.
Okay. How many signs are in the zodiac? Tommy boy.
Uh, 13.
It is 12.
Damn it. So much even more random for 100.
Oh boy. Botany is a specific study of what?
Plants.
Correct.
Sorry. I just smoked a
Sorry,
couple
look
IQ
at.
points.
Man.
More random for 100.
More random for 100. What is the hardest mineral?
Oh god, we looked this up, didn't we?
We may have. I don't know.
Because I said it was tungsten, and then you looked it up and it was something else. It was on the last episode.
Oh.
I'm just gonna say tungsten, because I don't know.
Diamond.
That's not true, though.
Where are we going to now?
Even more random for 100.
More random for 100. Who was the founder of Disney?
Gerald Ford. No, Walt Disney, come on.
Is that your... Yeah.
Knock knock, who's there? Random for 100.
What is the chemical symbol for copper?
Copper? Isn't it,
Yeah, for copper.
CO, right?
See
Oh.
you.
Random for 200.
Oh boy. What is the largest planet in our solar system?
Saturn.
Jupiter.
What?
Yeah, I actually knew that one, yeah. I knew that one.
I actually thought it was Saturn. I keep getting them mixed up, apparently. You know, anytime anyone asks me something about Saturn or Jupiter, I just gotta say the opposite one, because, I feel like to keep this random, you should just click on them randomly.
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Alright. Step aside, poutine. What grocery food item is the most purchased grocery item in Canada?
Maple syrup.
Mac
What?
and cheese.
Whoa.
Canadians eat 3.2 boxes each year, which is 55% more than Americans. What?
So
3.2?
So they eat mac and
Wow.
cheese once every 4 months? And you're saying that Americans eat mac and cheese once every 8 months? I probably eat it every 2 or 3. That stat is skewed.
Flamboyant. Flamboyant is a group of what animal?
Flamingos.
Yay! Who was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize? In 1903.
Some bitch who didn't deserve it. Let's see.
No, I'll give you the points.
Okay.
I'll give you the points.
I was
That's a good
gonna,
answer.
I was gonna say Amelia Earhart, and that would have been wrong.
What color is a Welsh poppy?
Pink. Oh.
Whee! Where did America drop a bomb on Hiroshima?
45.
You just knew that?
Yeah.
I'm trying to go right here. In Greek mythology, who had snakes for hair and could turn people into the stone if they looked at her?
Medusa. Although she
Medusa.
wasn't actually the only one, there was many serpent ladies who could do that. She was just the most famous one.
Where in the body is the femur located?
Right here. In the leg. Yep.
The thighs, but yeah.
Well, I was pointing to the back of my thigh. That's
What boxer is known as the greatest of all time? Polarizing
well.
question.
It would either be
Yes,
Ali or Tyson. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It is indeed Muhammad Ali.
I should have said Cassius Clay. His slave name, as he calls it.
It is indeed Muhammad Ali, though.
Yeah.
And we'll go right here. What is the loudest animal on Earth? Black people at graduations when they're told to hold their applause till the end.
Yeah, I was like, aside from black people, what? uh,
Hey, do not disrespect their culture, Thomas. Even though half their culture is just them looking at cameras doing this to rap music.
I
Do not disrespect their culture.
would
Half their culture is just ooh, 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 ooh. With that loud, annoying trap beat.
Alright, now that racism's over, it has to be a sea animal. Like, it has to be like a type of whale, because there are some fairly loud animals on Earth, but I'm thinking none of them are deafeningly loud. And I know that whale calls are close enough that if they do a loud one next to you, it can make you go deaf. And I don't think any land animal can do that. So I'm going to say the blue whale. Oh, sperm whale.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you anyway. A whale is a whale.
Yeah.
In which continent is Timbuktu located?
Australia. Oh.
Africa. Quebec is a province in Canada. What language do they speak?
French.
Yeah, man.
They speak
French, I
Quebec
think we
French, though,
mentioned-
not French, because it's so different.
Yeah,
There's like 6 different words.
we mentioned this. And
45.
Okay, nope, that's
Yeah.
already. What is the only fruit that has its seed on the outside?
Strawberry. Hell yeah.
Man, we'll go. What is Mary Shelley best known for?
I don't know who the fuck Mary Shelley is. Skip.
Yeah, you still have 3 skips. Author of Frankenstein.
Damn. Give a
By
dude
a
credit for it, and I'll
woman?
believe it.
We'll go just right here. What flavor of Pop Tarts does Buddy the Elf use in his
Chocolate.
spaghetti in Elf
Right. Or strawberry. Yeah, oh, wait, yeah, chocolate.
movie?
Yeah.
What is the world's biggest island?
Australia. Oh.
Greenland. Did not know that. What language is most popularly spoken around the world?
English.
Mandarin Chinese, apparently.
It's gotta be by some slim majority.
I would not know half of these if you asked me.
Yeah.
How many
4.
compartments are in a cow stomach? Oh. I don't know how, like, they added so many questions to it. What is the first Disney animated film based on the life of a real person?
Pocahontas.
Alright. And we'll go. Crap. Like, we're starting to run out of questions already. What is the largest
Sahara.
desert in the world?
It's kinda. Oh.
Antarctica.
Yeah, I guess technically Antarctica, yeah. You don't really think of it as a desert, but yeah, by standard definition, it is technically a desert.
What is xenophobia?
Phobia.
Stinophobia?
Let me think. Fear of loud noises. Oh.
The overwhelming fear of dogs, apparently. We'll go right here. What is a group of crows called?
A murder.
I actually know this one.
Shout out Edgar Allan Poe
Uh,
and The Raven. It's like one of my favorite poems of all time.
What kind of flower was used as a type of currency?
Oh, well, that would depend where in the world you're talking about. Like, in the Middle East, for instance, the heroin poppies are very valuable. So I'm going to say poppies.
I'll give it to you anyway. I doubled that. What became the first national park in the United States?
Huh. I never thought about that. First national park. I feel like we would have conquered most of the entire country at this point. I mean, like coast to coast,
Right.
anyways. We probably didn't take part of Mexico into Texas yet. Um, so it'd probably be somewhere in like California because we'd have just gotten to that place. I'm gonna say I don't know the name of it, but the Redwood Forest in California, that national park. Oh, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Yeah, don't want
Number
any
two.
manifest destiny showing up in Yellowstone,
Let's go
demolishing it and making a
right.
Walmart.
What is the hardest substance in our body?
Uh, well, it's the bones, but is it asking what chemical in the bones is the densest?
Who knows?
'Cause it would probably be iron in our blood.
Tooth
Two,
enamel.
what? Tooth enamel stronger than iron? Last I checked, if you bite a
Yeah.
piece of iron as hard as you can, your teeth will shatter. So I don't think that's correct.
What is
Anyways,
the name of the biggest technology company in South Korea?
oh, huh. I feel like I should know this. I think Samsung's Japanese, but it might be Samsung. No, no. Is it Nokia? I think it's Nokia. Oh,
Samsung.
damn.
In Home Alone, what animal did Buzz keep as a pet? Never
Home
seen Home Alone.
Alone. You've never seen Home Alone?
I have never seen Home Alone.
We're gonna watch that sometime.
Yeah.
Uh,
Alright.
what? Tarantula.
Okay. What tissues connect the muscles to the
The
bones?
tendons.
What's the most populous city in the United States?
New York.
New York.
Concrete
Concrete jungle,
jungle,
wet
wet
dream
dream
tomato.
tomato.
What is the smallest country in the world?
The
I know
Vatican.
this. Yeah.
I don't really consider it a country, in which case it would be Monaco, but what
What
country is?
country is
Oh,
Prague located
Ukraine.
in?
Oh yeah. Damn it. I should know that.
Czech
My
Republic.
grandparents have been there.
Country produces the most coffee in the world.
Brazil.
Oh, I knew it was South America. I just didn't know if it was Brazil or Peru. Which planet is the hottest?
The one closest to the sun, Venus.
It's Venus, but Mercury's the first planet.
Oh, really?
So you got the right answer using the wrong formula.
Love when I do that.
Uh,
Iron.
which is didn't even have to read it off.
Yeah.
How many years must pass before
100.
you celebrate a centennial? Getting all the easy ones at the very end. What is a male duck called?
A mallard.
Drake.
What?
Say, Drake, I hear you like him young. What does a Scoville unit measure?
Heat. In food. Spice.
Yeah, we'll go with it. What company is called Automatic Binding Bricks? This is a toy company.
Oh, Lego.
I wonder. What country has the most vending
Japan.
machines per capita? I know this, yeah. Get porn vending machines, ramen vending machines.
Used panty vending
What is the
machines.
scientific name? What is the name of the process where plants prepare their food?
Photosynthesis? It's not technically right, but okay.
In which country can you find the tomb of Tutankhamun?
Egypt. King Tut.
Finally getting some points back. Which famous artist painted the Mona Lisa?
Leo da Vinci, my boy.
Yay. What blood type is the most
O
common
negative.
and include which letter?
Fuck.
Oh, positive. What is the most common letter in the English alphabet?
E.
A. Sports. In the game. Who painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel?
Picasso. Or,
Michelangelo.
fuck, yeah. I was gonna correct myself, it was too late.
Who is the god of death in Japanese mythology?
I didn't know they had one. Skip.
Neither did I. Shinigami. What is the capital of Japan?
Tokyo.
And our final question: what substance are nails made out of?
Oh, that would be keratin.
Right. So I don't know what 100 plus 200 plus 400 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 14 plus 16 is. Just do that times 5, and yeah, you got a very minimal amount of points compared to what's possible. But hey, 200 is pretty good.
You know what?
For,
I got
normal
like a
Jeopardy,
third
bro.
of the questions right. Just the third I got wasn't worth much.
Right. That's quite awful, question choices there. But hey,
Some of them
you
were,
ran through it.
yeah.
You did, what's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, you did 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54. Congrats on getting 54 questions done in that, small amount of time, though.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
Quite quick indeed, and have we been recording for 3 hours already?
Let's see. No, we got like 15 minutes.
Okay, I was about to say, 'cause there's no way that took that long.
Man.
So I don't think the WWE tickets have went on sale yet for Knoxville, have they?
No, it's March 5th.
Okay.
You know, I do got some things pulled up I want to talk about.
Hey.
But we've been busy the whole episode, so.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was not expecting to do this.
Okay, so one of them, so this is from a newspaper called The Times of India. YouTuber
Oh, boy.
IShowSpeed lends helping hand to Cody Rhodes to beat The Rock and John Cena in WWE. Maybe they know something we don't, and maybe Speed is
That didn't
gonna
happen.
become a wrestler. No, because it goes on later to say that after Speed saw the event, he said he's gonna come back to WWE to try and fight Cena because he doesn't like that he turned heel. So we're possibly gonna see Speed turn pro wrestler.
God, I hope not.
Also, AEW has reportedly released who is it? Ray Phoenix from his contract.
Oh,
So he's
I'm pretty sure
yeah.
pretty sure his brother's in WWE.
Yeah, people are saying it's pretty much confirmed he's going to WWE.
Yeah, let's go.
Isn't his cousin Pentaco or Penta or whatever his name is?
I'm pretty sure his brother is Pentagon.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see Ray Phoenix over there.
Right.
And I think I have one more note. Let me see. Oh yeah. Hurricane Katrina. Remember when I said I wanted to talk about
More like
Kanye?
Hurricane Tortilla.
Yeah, remember when I was saying I wanted to talk about Kanye saying George Bush doesn't care about black people?
Huh?
There's a reason he said that. A lot of people think that was completely unprovoked, but that clip is taken out of context. He was talking about Hurricane Katrina and the levees that broke around the area. So it was down in, I believe, Louisiana, right, where most of the deaths were happening, or Georgia or Alabama or something like that. Pretty much all those states really were affected. And anyways, uh, there's a problem where the hurricane brought so much water inland that was trying to get back outland that it was overflowing their levees, and they were having a problem where a lot of them were going to break if they didn't get reinforced. So George Bush ordered them to reinforce a lot of the levees, but they only reinforced the ones that were protecting white neighborhoods, or majorly white neighborhoods. The ones that were protecting majorly black neighborhoods all broke because none of them were reinforced. And so when Kanye was saying George Bush does not care about black people, what he was saying is George Bush let a bunch of black people drown to death and lose their homes. Because that's exactly what he did with Hurricane Katrina. He essentially let it wipe out the black communities of the South.
Oh. What a theory.
It's not really a theory. It's kind of just what happened. Oh, I don't think I've shown these guys yet. I got a Chris Benoit card. Shadow Chris Benoit, R.I.P. Chris Benoit, murdered by a lat pull-down machine in his own house.
Okay. For anybody listening, I do not agree with that statement.
For anyone listening, Landon told me to tell you that joke. I
Anybody listening, tell me.
got two more Jamie Hader cards. So, Shadow Jamie Hader, and I got 6 more coming in a couple days.
God. That reminds me, speaking of cards, I tell you, I've been getting into my NASCAR collecting game. I got a pack of, not a pack, but like a whole box of 144 NASCAR cards, right? 12 packs of 12 cards each. And it's guaranteed to have 3 autographs.
Yeah.
One of them I got was numbered to 25, so only 25 variations of cards made, with the signature of Mr. Bill Elliott on there.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know if you know who Bill Elliott is, but he seems to be pretty important.
Yeah, he's a NASCAR person.
Like a legendary one, apparently. He's got a son now who's racing in NASCAR.
Yeah, it's a
He's
big
got the
money
fastest,
card.
I'm pretty sure he's got the fastest track time ever at Talladega.
You know what? Let's actually, I'll just pull it up on here. We can show everyone. Let's look at some Bill Elliott signed cards. I'm gonna go on eBay this time.
Will you be doing anything March 14th?
No.
Do you want to go watch some wrestling on March 14th?
Yeah.
Sevierville?
Yeah.
Show you the right here in a little bit. I didn't know it was this month. I wonder how much one of his signed cards goes for.
Oh. Not that much, apparently. $10.
Oh, are any of those numbered? Because the one I have, there's only 25 of them made.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, $10, $10. 14 out of 25 right here. $30.
Okay.
Is that what you got? Something like that?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No, it's like, I don't have it on me right now, but it's like
24 out of 25,
I looked it up.
$30.
Yeah, it's not signed though.
Is it not? Oh.
It's got a piece of his suit in it though. Pretty cool.
Yeah, $10, $6.
If I can remember to when I go inside, I'll.
This one's from '88 and it's going for $5. I don't think.
Yeah, back then they
kind
of printed.
Much.
They kind of overprinted stuff back in those days, back in the 80s and 90s.
Out of 10 out of 25 going for 50. Out of 15 going for 75.
All right.
Yeah, I mean you maybe got $20 card. Not bad.
Wow. Okay, here we go. NWA KFW loaded March 14th in Sevierville, Tennessee. Live pro wrestling. Watch Kylie Page and Kenzie Page. I don't know why they have two women with the last name Page, both in their roster.
I don't know
They're
why
wrestling
Kylie wants to be, Jamie Hayter so bad.
Emmy Hater Light. You got Jazzy Yang Teriyaki. That's a cool name.
Teriyaki. Yeah.
Teriyaki. Full name. Isaac Kane, Tyler Franks. Remember the company I was telling you was owned by the lead singer of the Smashing Pumpkins?
Yeah.
That's his company.
Do you think they'd let me
The
on
lead
stage
singer of the Smashing.
or in the ring?
If we get there early enough, be like, hey, can I take a picture in the ring? I'm sure they might let us.
Hell yeah.
This is
Dude, I'd like jump
March
to the top
14th.
turnbuckle and like take a picture up there. Or
It
take a
doesn't
little
say-
video for the
It
vlog.
doesn't say what time though. It doesn't say what time.
Okay.
Would you be interested in going to that though?
Yeah. How much is it?
Let's see how much tickets are. Let's see how much tickets are.
$20. Yeah, 25.
25?
Not bad.
25 bucks. Huh. That's... Hold up. Let me... Veerville Civic Center, I think where it's at. Yes, the Veerville Civic Center. Let's see, where they... Like, how do you... That must be the
I've been
room
there
they're
a few
hosting it
times.
in. That look,
No, that's the convention
that
center.
must be the room they're holding.
Right.
Maybe, hold on. Veerville Civic Center... Have they ever done a wrestling show there before for anybody? Okay, so they so they have for sure then, because they've been there before.
Mhm.
Somebody has at least. Izzy Page and Kylie Page. Are they sisters
Wait,
then?
they have the address up there, 120 Gary Wade Boulevard.
Yeah.
Just
Bro,
look that
Joey
up.
Janela's... Bro, Juventud Guerrera and Joey Janela are both huge names. I don't know why they were at a show in Sevierville of all places.
Money.
We're gonna go into a... Hold on. 120 Gary Wade Boulevard. That's one City Hall.
Whoa. It's at City Hall?
Okay, so yeah, me and Beanie have been bowling here a few times. Right back, not that building.
No, this one on the left, right?
This building, yeah, this building right here. So right there
Yeah, I've
is
been
a
in there
bowling
a few
alley.
times.
Yeah, they got a basketball court in there. Where are you gonna fit in a wrestling ring?
I don't know.
Huh. Is it just wait? Are they all general admission? Huh. Go all the way back. Is it all general admission? Oh, this is admission level VIP, adult 11 and up. So I did a quantity of 2. It doesn't say like what time the show starts though. Yeah, so it's Page sisters. Never. So they're sisters. Like, a coincidence. They had 2 women with the last name Page.
Mm-hmm.
Jazzy Yang makes her debut. Isaac Kane. Huh. Listen. I think that might be a cool show to go to.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, we won't be getting any of the huge names that work for the company, but still, pretty, it's just wrestling.
Dude, do you think, while, like, maybe Isaac's up there, let's say he gets the other guy down, he'd be like, yo, tag me in, I'll fight you. And, like, you think they'd let me, like, jump on stage and, like, wrestle with the guy for a minute?
I doubt it, but, you can try anything you want.
We can dream.
So we can plan that trip, and then hopefully I'll be able to go to Talladega. Still need to figure that out, but I
And
don't know
WWE in
when that.
Knoxville.
Man, we're gonna be making bank off these vlogs.
Yeah. Speaking of making bank, that short, 450 views. It was literally just the
And
intro.
counting. And counting.
Wait, do you want to? Here, I'll get us a number right now. Dude, literally, it's just the intro to episode 23. 450 views. Like, it don't make sense.
I don't know. I don't know what the click through rate was for our channel, but still, pretty
Not very high. I looked.
successful short. Pretty successful short, nonetheless.
What's that? Oh, the flag's at 156. Not bad.
Oh boy.
458,
Okay.
dude. Michael Jordan's favorite episode is at 458. That's
How many of
honestly
those were you?
not none. I haven't watched it, and that's honestly
Oh,
that's not.
that's pretty good for us.
Yeah, that's like not the one I thought was gonna blow up. I thought if any of them were gonna get like 100 views, it would not be that one.
I don't know. I don't understand the random Spider-Man video you just put on our channel randomly.
Honestly, I was just messing
So
around with
weird.
Spider-Man, and I like swung through a wall, and I was like, I gotta make a video about this. So I like went back out, and then I swung through the wall again. I took a clip of it, and I was like, this is gonna get 1,000,000 views. I just put it up.
And so far we're at like 5.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's one of those things that like in a year it'll just randomly get like 10 million views. You know?
oh for sure. You know, on that point we'll be on like episode 75 or something probably.
Yeah. Well, I would film 104 a year roughly. So we'd be
Oh, never mind then. We'll be on like episode 130 something.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, you know, whenever we wake up one morning, episode like 138, just randomly like 5,000 views or something. We'll know why.
Yeah, and Spider-Man's gonna be at 1.2 million views.
Be like the drop off between most viewed and second most viewed. Over 1 million views.
Yeah, you're gonna look at the graph, and it's just gonna be a flat line. It's just gonna go.
Oh man. This show has potential. I know it.
It does, dude. It's
You know,
getting
like you
views.
said, it's
It is.
Like you said, excuse me. It's just two dudes, you know, talking like at a bar. It feels like a conversation you can just jump in.
Yeah,
You know,
we're just sitting here yanking the meat. You know.
I think you said it best when you said it's just a conversation anybody feels like they can jump in on.
It really is. You know. I mean, like you look at the other Unqualified show, and their stuff is like hyper specific to their daily lives. And their
Deleted.
daily lives are really
Deleted
boring.
it.
Yeah,
They deleted all their podcast episodes because
Yeah.
of us, I assume.
most likely. Yeah.
They went dark. They went dark.
Yeah, and anyways, like their conversations were boring as fuck. We're sitting over here talking about like wrestlers and conspiracy theories and like milk and just like stuff around like in like really popular towns. You know, like anyone's familiar with the area, they know what we're talking about. Anyone that's into wrestling, they know what we're talking about. It's just
We make a show
Yeah.
for like a few very specific like niche audiences, but you know it seems to be doing well. To, like that's turned into a show basically about Jeopardy and wrestling at this point. But
and a little bit about gaming
as we
and personal stories.
yeah, but like as I feel like after we get over the Jeopardy phase, it'll blow up.
Probably, yeah. But then people are gonna
Like,
look
after we
back
break-
at the Jeopardy phase and be like, God, these episodes are so good. Why don't they do that anymore? And then we're gonna get a million
We'll
comments,
bring
bring
it back to
back
our first
Jeopardy!
thing.
And then we're gonna bring back Jeopardy, everyone's gonna go, oh, this sucks.
Yeah, that's how it typically goes with a lot of these podcasts and stuff.
Yeah. Dude, how are we not bigger than Two Bears, One Cave?
How are we not bigger than the other Unqualified show?
We might be getting close.
Do you think we'd be more popular if we had stuck with the 2-man job, like before we pivoted to this, you know, pre episode 1?
Yeah, I was thinking about that, and I think if we really tried to market the two-man job thing and make this way more professional, and we put like a lot of effort into it, it would definitely be bigger, but it wouldn't be authentic, and being authentic is gonna
Wouldn't be
go
as fun.
farther. Yeah,
It wouldn't
we're
be as fun if we were a
unqualified.
two-man
You know,
job.
we mess up everything we do, but it's fun. It's fun.
Like, how many other podcasts can get away with just being a Discord call for 3 hours, 3.5 hours, 5 hours?
Yeah, sometimes.
None. None.
And we're just like doing Jeopardy, doing like, tiered lists
Just shoot.
and
Oh,
yeah, and just talking.
just shoot the wall.
Like look at like any of our episodes really, and like aside from the first, however many weren't on camera, those are just 3 hours of talking. But once we got on camera, we started doing a lot of things with like
You really.
just showing stuff, and generally it goes like there's like an hour and a half of like broken up looking at stuff on screens like Jeopardy and ranking and whatever, and then there's another hour and a half of just us talking in between. And I think it works out
I
pretty
mean,
good.
and it worked. I think it's like a pretty unique format. Like I was telling you earlier over text. It's like once they start writing the Wikipedia about it, it's the lore of it, like the history, and the segment they have it like recurring segments like Tommy Boy's conspiracies, Jeopardy,
Hmm.
a tier list. It's like there's gonna be a lot to write about. I feel like
Oh yeah,
already.
and like
Me ranting about Dollywood,
making Diddy Chess the game.
and I cannot wait until the day that that's like it's an inside joke probably between all our fans.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if any fans are watching this episode and you want to turn this into like an inside joke running, please. I feel like if I have to mention making an inside joke, it won't be an inside joke. But if you're gonna make anything an inside joke, do either two-man job or Diddy Chess. Nobody's gonna know.
Dude, that burn in my arm is it's rough. It's getting crispy. It's the texture of like a rotten orange peel.
Ooh,
For those who don't know, I was sitting here. It's not hot, right? Yeah. I was taking a dab, and I had my rake heated up, and my torch was just balancing on my crotch. And normally it's fine, just like this, but it
ooh.
like tipped over and just went, tss, and I looked down and I was like, "Am I getting burnt?" And I like thought about it for a second. And then I felt it, and I was like, "Wait, yeah, I am getting burnt." And I pulled it off, so I have like a 3 second sear on my bicep.
Awful.
Yeah, man, it
You got,
hurts.
you got
Dude,
anything else? Oh,
I do. Yeah, when I got up this morning, I was like looking in my mirror over there, and I was flexing a little bit, and I flexed so hard that I actually tore it. I like tore the scab a little bit, like right at the edge. I felt it peel up, and I was
oh,
like, yeah, it was bad. That's all I got to say, though.
you got any other topics you want to touch on, or do you think we're
Do you want to
give
do
our
one for
daily
Jeopardy?
I'm kind of burnt out.
Yeah. Yeah, those last few were so bad, I want to give it a rest for an episode.
Yeah. Or multiple.
Yeah, something like that. We've done like 5 episodes in a row of Jeopardy. Maybe more. I think we've been doing this since like 17. It's been like almost 10.
It's been insane. It's been
Yeah.
insane.
Dude, 10 episode run of Jeopardy and tier list. That's actually pretty good. Like that'll go down as a segment in our history.
Remember,
And we could bring it
the
back.
streets will
We
remember.
could bring it back at like 50.
Yeah, we could. We could. Uh,
Have you written
You
any
ready,
more
though?
any more endings? I know I've gave you a couple.
I've
but
got a few. I've got a few. I'm gonna hold on to yours. I'm gonna hold on to
Okay.
yours. Probably. I guess all that being said, shout out Bo, shout out Larry, shout out Tajikistan, shout out Christy, shout out Sean, shout out Jalen, shout out Beanie, shout out KFC Australian Girl, shout out Tajikistan, shout out Buskashi, shout out Water, shout out Milk, shout out KFC, shout out McDonald's, shout out McChicken, shout out Jimmy Hater, shout out Megan Bain, shout out Jimmy Hater one more time, shout out Megan Bain one more time, shout out Dakota Kai, and one more time, shout out Jimmy Hater.
yeah.
We can't go one episode without talking about Jimmy Hater.
Not
That being
one.
said, remember, to use your signal. Tip your waiter unless they suck. Also remember, you've never seen a pigeon in the wintertime.